Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dragon Brew D&D. I am Dragons Like Cats, and we are bringing you today this wonderful game of Dungeons and Dragons. We are sadly down one member today, but that's okay. He'll just be tagging along in the background. But I'd like to welcome you to my cast. We have Luke playing Casimir, the Tiefling Wizard.
Hello.
We have Robbie playing the Tabaxi Rogue, Sandstorm Desert Legend.
Yes, I'm a cat.
He's a cat. I'd like you to roll a d8
Oh, that's right.
as you're walking
If
down.
you get the same
is it
thing
gonna
again.
be the table one again?
Oh, if I got 4, 3 weeks in a row, same one, and there's been no tables to knock this off. So,
Come on, 4.
I got a 1 this time. It's not a 4.
Damn.
Oh,
Let's find out what that
Natural
is. Oh no, this is not a good one, guys.
what is it?
The urge to jump on high places. It turn out bad.
Good thing we're underground.
Yeah.
The urge to jump on high places has overtaken the Tabaxi Rogue as he's been scouring deep down into the old dwarven hold that is the area they're in.
I'll try to go higher. I don't know how. I'm
Going
back
higher
outside,
as everyone's
guys.
going lower. And we also have our human paladin of Helm, Belvin, played by Brad.
Evening.
Now, in our previous session, the party came to find the Warhammer of Drugeddon, a massive +2 maul that worked in conjunction with an adamantine door set that was locked and magically sealed with a riddle. After a bit of jumping around throughout the cave, handling some troglodytes, meeting up with a giant lizard who just happened to have a treasure of Drugeddon's, a +1 longsword that was bared the dwarven mastercraft smith. Hey, audio backdrop. Hey, echo. And so as they were dealing with the gecko in the echo caves, they found the longsword and then continued on, and then managed their way back after clearing some caverns and finding nothing to get towards the door. As they got to the door, they solved the riddle by pronouncing darkness. As the door opened up, the adamantine doors gave way to a flight of stairs that leads down into the mountain. And as we're playing tonight, we are playing for the support of the Movember Foundations. As you can all see, we have our wonderful moustaches on. yes, very, very good. Very good there, Sandstorm. We're currently playing to try raise some awareness and some funds to help out some research into prostate cancer and to men's mental health. So if you want to scroll down, look at Doobly-Doob, click on the Mo, and it'll lead you to the donation board where your donations can help affect the game and see what happens. There are such things such as giving a character a natural 20 or giving myself a natural 1 to give out to the players and characters as they're going to try things. We had a hilarious incident last week where our Tabaxi Rogue pulled out some alchemist fire, went to throw it, and I threw a nat 1 at him. He then set himself on fire because the cork basically fell out as he was attempting to throw.
And then the rest of the party got caught on fire because they tried to help me.
They tried to help put him out.
The enemy caught on
It
fire
was
as
just
well.
Ikram, and then we just didn't care.
I was gonna say I was only Ikram.
No, you didn't care. You care. You just learned from the mistake. See,
Yeah, it's
I-
like, I don't want to touch him.
I grabbed you when I chucked you.
I was a
Closer
burning
to the
kitty,
water.
and I have no fur now.
Beautiful no fur kitty. But you managed to heal and dress your wounds after the party conducted a short rest. But yeah, scroll down to Doobly-Doop and we can present you with all kinds of fun little menu of tricks and trades, as much like, yes, I wonder who will donate, Shuggy. I wonder who. Back again, I see. Our top donator for
Welcome
last
back.
month. So who's going to take the crown this month? Whoever
Will
gets
be
his
the
most
top
seedy
donator.
moustache. Who's going to be the top player as well? We'll find out. Speed, momentum, not going to rip off that guy. Continuing on. We now join our party as they descend down the flight of stairs as they end at the entrance of an octagonal chamber. The floor is inlaid with cracked, dusty blue tiles, and the walls are dressed with polished marble. Large doors of iron-bound oak to the northwest and the northeast stand. 3 cast bronze statues, almost 10 feet tall, stand before you. Within the west, north, and east corners. Each depicts an armed dwarf. The eastern and western ones carry axes, an axe and a shield, while the northern holds 2 hand axes over his head. The ceiling rises to a dome almost 30 feet above the floor, and from somewhere in the distance, in the walls beyond, you can hear the faint ringing of a hammer on an anvil. Ting, 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 ting. As we dive on into tonight's episode, what do you guys do?
Investigate.
Stealthily head down the stairs.
You hear that,
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I just walk down the stairs?
You can
Stealth.
walk down the steps, Nelly. As you're going down, your plate armor does chink, 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 kind of echoes in this near silent chamber.
Why deny the inevitable? I'll just go down first.
Yeah. I'll stay back for the trap.
Yeah, let him bait the traps.
Yeah.
Ikran kind of wanders down at the same time as well, just moseying on down.
So are there any doors in here? It looks like there are
There
a
are.
few.
In between, at the northwest and northeast, you can see 2 iron-bound open doors, both closed.
Is there anything else in
Just
the chamber? Just the statues and the doors?
Make a perception check.
Oh god. Guys, help me out. Oh, okay. Unnatural 20.
Do we have to?
Okay, so are you just trying to confirm if there's anything else in this room?
Yeah, basically. Like,
Okay.
I don't know if there's any. I don't think I'd be looking for traps. Just perceiving if there's anything hidden in the room.
Okay, you do notice that on the statue to the north of you, you do see very faint lines around the shoulder joints of the statue as it holds 2 axes above its head. Both of the axe blades face out towards the doors.
2 lines.
Yes.
Like a seam, kind of.
Yeah, like a seam.
Hmm.
Like a separate part.
I'll definitely take a closer look at that. You said it was this one?
Yeah. Okay. So, as you go in and have a look, you realize that the you see the axe-wielding hands of the statue. As it's come on in, you can see that the small clues that you can now see look to be a some sort of mechanical aid to it. Something is you see just a very fine hint of a latch and a wire within the arms of a mechanical make.
Apparently my mic's a bit funny. Does it sound weird to you guys?
Yeah, it's a little choppy.
Ah,
Yeah, when you go to when you're a bit louder, it cuts off and that makes a little robot sound.
Like that.
It's a bit more like alien-y, like.
well, that's normal.
I can't really make it, but like maybe just put your mic a bit further away from your mouth.
I don't think having it close would make alien noises though.
No, it's when you raise your voice a little bit, like, or maybe higher, like it chops off.
Oh well. I just try and
It's
power
not-
through.
It's not doing it right this second. It's like certain bits. I think it's like an alien-y sound.
Maybe it's just the aliens. Do you ever think about that?
Oh, they're watching.
There you go. They're always here. The aliens are always here. But yeah, as you go up and take a look as well, you can see within the floor, just beneath the arc of the arm, you can see dug into the ground, small scorings on the ground across here and across here. And oh, we've had a $10 donation. Thank you very much, Curfew 777. That's you.
Curfew, thank you.
Yeah.
Is he a random?
Oh,
is he a
Thank
random
you,
watcher?
random stranger.
I don't know.
Must be a rando.
Hey,
12%, guys.
all right. Curfew 777. Send me a little message about what you want to do. There's a little list of little donations.
20 to Belvin, I reckon he'll
Where
be.
you can give out some, you can give out some nat 20s, some natural ones, advantage to the group. We'll see. We'll just give me a message and take a look down at the dooply doop just underneath the mustache for our little bit of donation charity menu items that can affect the game. Coming back into it, but so you can see multiple slashes and scorns in the ground across here and across here where both the axes have been held up that look like they've been left by earlier axe strokes from the statue.
Ah, so the choppy hands come down by the looks of it.
Hey, Richard McSundry. Yes, you can obviously see just through that, through the score marks left by the axes, that you do believe, yes, the hands chink can come down.
I'm definitely going to tell the party about that. So whereabouts do the lines come? Are they like right close to the door, or are they a bit further out, like here or here, kind of?
They're about here
Okay.
and here.
So if we do open the doors, make sure you're not standing in that spot, because I don't know if there's a trap, like as you open the door. I'm guessing, by the looks of it.
At this time, I have to climb on top of the statue because it is the highest spot.
So you see, so as you go back to tell everyone, your eyes are just drawn towards Sandstorm as he's just climbing up the whole of the shield to get on top of the shoulders of this 10-foot tall dwarven statue. This perfectly crafted out of bronze. This statue of such defined qualities now has a tabaxi friend squatting on its shoulders. Tail is flickering out to the side and he's purring softly.
I enjoy it up here.
It's good. It's good to just be off the ground for once. Just be in a higher spot.
Sandstorm, can you check these doors for traps without crossing these lines? As I can, I'll point them out to him.
From up here? You want me to have a look from up high?
You might need to go a little bit closer.
Okay, I'll go as close as possible.
But like go around the back, so you're not crossing the line, just in case there's like something that sets it off as you go across.
Well, I can climb onto this statue, and
Yeah,
then I
climb
can
over it.
jump
Yeah.
down. Oh,
Give me an acrobatics check.
I will. Oh, change to normal, not disadvantage.
Nice.
Okay, so you slink around the shoulders on all fours, wrap your tail around the axe as you get around towards it, flick and swing off, land on all fours just at the door, and then just stand up.
And then
As
I
you-
go investigate. Well,
'Cause you're
Alright.
you're kind of the trap guy.
well, do thieves' tools are they counted as trap tools?
Make an investigation check to see what's going on with the doors.
Okay.
Maybe I should have had a look. Does it seem safe?
10. It seems like a perfectly ordinary door. It's fine craftsmanship.
Can I double
Fine
check?
craftsmanship. At this point, you're fairly certain both doors, since they look so equal, are really nice and fine. Really
Well,
made.
That's a terrible assumption for an
Oh,
adventurer.
I'm unlocking it then. Is it unlocked already?
As you look at it, fiddle with the handle a little bit, just touch it. Yeah, they're unlocked.
I'm just gonna say I'm
Okay.
definitely not anywhere near that line.
Well, I unlock it. I open it.
Okay, and as you open it up, Curfew 777 has just told me that everyone gets one advantage.
Yeah, thank you, Curfew.
And then Sandstorm and Casimir both get a healing dice each.
Oh,
Oh.
this guy's really
Oh.
generous to me and Luke's.
This
Sorry,
guy's
Brad.
What a legend.
yeah. Sucks that this curfew guy didn't donate to you, hey Brad.
Yeah, he must have you.
Well, he did
Yeah.
get an advantage, so.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know. Maybe he just feels
He-
like you guys need the extra healing dice.
Oh, he didn't give it to Ikram though, did he?
He's got his own healing.
He does. Ikram does have his own
I was
healing.
gonna say you guys don't. You guys, I class you guys as the squishies.
They are very much the
Yep.
squishies.
Yeah, the squishies.
All right. So,
So just accept it, squishies.
once you open up the door and pull it out, it kind of creaks open. And what you see behind it is perfectly smooth marble wall.
So it's just like
You
a
see-
fake door.
You see it's just a fake door. As you open it up, there is just marble.
Can I inspect around these statues?
Sure, make me an investigation check.
Damn it.
8. Okay. This looks like a heavily old, time-worn room. Though you know that the grey dwarfs came from down this direction, you can't tell where. Can't see any tracks as you're looking around that statue, and then Sandstorm's just like, an open door, and you just get distracted. And so as you're duh.
Bone Weave. What a classic guy.
My secret identity.
Knew that. Just trying to be cool, whatever. Yeah. So, Belvin,
I'm through
you're
the,
just
am I going through the door?
you open the door and it's just marble wall behind
So
it.
it's just a wall.
Ah.
There's
Is
a
it like
door
Harry-
frame
Harry
with a
Potter?
door, and as you open it up, you're just like, oh, there's a wall
Well, I think Casimir, I think.
Hmm,
Why would there be a wall here, mate?
I don't know. Maybe to keep things.
Is it
in.
is it an illusion or is it real? Can you test it for magic, please?
The
Touch
marble
it.
wall. I'm gonna go around.
Touch it.
Can I go like around the slash lines?
You can fly, can't you?
Yeah, but these statues are fucking massive.
Yeah, you can duck in underneath this giant axe.
I'm just
Of
worried that the
Interesting
axe
one.
is gonna come down and chop me. Can I investigate the wall? See if it's like a fake or anything?
Absolutely. Give me a investigation check.
Wouldn't just touching it?
I do know about illusions. It's kind of my wizard thing.
You do. You know it's not an illusion.
Okay.
As you go to reach out, you realize it's not a fake wall either.
Okay.
It's not an illusion.
You touch the cold stone of marble,
Hmm.
and it seems to hold the harder you push against it. Not going anywhere.
Can I use Mage Hand to open up the other door from where I am?
So, a ghostly ethereal hand of red light appears from yours, and it copies the exact same hand movements of you make as you go to grip the handle, and you pull it open. And you see again marble stone behind the iron-framed oaken doors.
So there has to be a secret door somewhere. Has to be a way to get out of this room.
Mate, there's something with these statues.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to move the statue or make the statues move or something like that.
Do they look like this? We could actually move them. Aren't these massive statues?
What way are they facing?
So each of them are facing in towards the center.
Okay.
Unless
Maybe
we need
if
to
we-
move both arms down.
Well, I can climb high places and do it.
Maybe that's like the puzzle. You have to move both arms down to the slash marks.
Let's do it. How high is it? Can Belvin reach it?
Can we just activate them?
Activate my trap card.
Piccolo.
It's not my trap card.
No one gets my reference to that.
Okay, so
That's how
you
they
guys-
opened the ship to Namek.
Oh
remember?
yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the word before was darkness, so
Yeah.
Can we try and pull the arms down? I think that's what we need to do.
I'm gonna shake one of them.
alright, which statue are you going to shake? You've got the west and the east holding a what looks to be battle axe, a twin-headed battle axe with a shield. The north one seems to be wielding two battle axes in its hands.
I'm gonna shake this one first.
It doesn't budge, doesn't move. This statue of bronze is very well made and withstands the test of time, even against your massive force and your strength. You shake a little bit of dust off the top.
Can I try shaking this one now?
You get the same result as you tug on this thing's shield.
Belvin, can you come here for a second?
Might as well shake all three.
Alright, as you go towards the arm to grip it and pull it, you hear the click, and then a quick rush of gears and pulleys going whirling from within the arm, and before you know it,
Can I pull
You
my
see
shield
the-
out in time?
Shit, he's
before
rolling
you know,
dice.
you see the axe come flying down towards you, and just before you're able to pull up your shield, the axe cracks you on the shoulder and knocks you kind of down to the floor as you go tumbling, and the axe goes ting, and sends tiles flying up in the air and sparks along with it as you take 4 points of slashing damage from as you're hit from it. Not much, but still. And as you compose yourself, the arm stays down, locked into the ground, into the new fresh score marks that the axe is delivered.
And this was only the one axe, because this guy had two, yeah?
So his right arm is dropped into the ground, and his left is still being held up.
I think we should pull down the other arm. Because there's a reason they move, I feel.
You see, like the way it's striked down, as if it's blocking the way to the northeastern door.
But they're both fakes. So,
Yes.
what reason would there to be block fake doors?
You don't know.
Can I... As long as Sandstorm's not in the way, can I use my mage hand to pull down the other one? So we can do it from
Okay.
a safe distance?
Yeah. So put your mage hand up, just with a little bit, just the tiniest touch of force against it. The axe goes and cracks into the ground, and tiles and sparks flying. After the dust begins to settle, you still hear off through the solid marble walls, off in the distance, the tings and ringing of a hammer. Ting, 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 ting.
Can we discern which direction that is actually coming from? Like,
Make me a perception check. 16. You know it's coming from. You get the sense that it's coming from somewhere along this side here, out in this direction. But
Interesting.
it's not in the immediate vicinity. It seems to be echoing through a large portion.
Can we check along the wall then?
Along the wall?
Like any
Yep.
hidden doors?
Make me a perception check, whoever is looking along the doors.
Can I investigate the walls?
You can investigate the walls. Put yourself to where you're investigating first. Don't worry about it. You are fucking that good. So, as you begin to look around, you take a few cautious steps beyond the blue marble tiles, and you see that infrequent footsteps lead from the entrance of the stairs over here. That then lead across to behind this statue here. As you look up, you can see the very faint outline and seam of a secret door behind this eastern statue.
Is there any obvious way to open it?
As you look and check the door, you realize it's kind of the same workings of the secret doors on the upper levels where Belvin first opened up the two just in the chasm area. Remember where the bridge was? And there was the two secret doors. And there was the kind of dwarven room.
Where you sort
and
of
the pressure plates.
You push in like a pressure plate and then it moves, like unlocks.
You push one, then you press the other.
Yep.
So very similar to that. But instead of on the right and the left-hand side of the door, it's now all on the left-hand side of the door. Or now on your left, so south.
Yeah.
And they're just above each other.
Okay, well, tell everyone, I found a hidden door. Belvin, do you want to lead the way?
You're a genius.
Because this does look very similar to the doors we've seen before. Give it a go.
And mainly because
Okay.
if there's any traps, I
The
don't want to get hit in
opening,
the face.
the opening kind of door.
Okay, so as you click on both the pressure plates, shink, shink, you hear the and there's the slow opening of stone moving as the dramatic lighting layer gets deleted, opening up a flight of stairs that descend downward into the chamber below. That leads to another door just down and beyond.
What's behind the door? Another door.
Another door.
Let's go, guys.
The party's greatest enemy. So behind this door, you see a door. Alright. So, Belvin, as you begin to descend down, you get to the halfway point. As you reach the door, Casimir, it's like a mental tick within your brain that then you feel an essence of magic, of enchantment magic happen, as you then hear from beyond the other side of the door, Belvin and everyone else. Alert! In Dwarvish, Belvin, you hear, alert, alert, intruders approach.
Sounds like the alarm spell.
And I will relay that, what I just heard.
Did we all
Where
hear
is
it,
it?
or was it just Belvin?
Yeah, it was in Dwarvish.
You all heard,
Oh,
you all heard it, but it was in Dwarvish, so most of you guys who saw broad da 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 da. Operator, can I help you? Basically.
Well, when they know we're here now, I might as well go in and kill 'em.
The time for sneakiness is over.
Yeah.
Luckily for you, Bill.
I was going to say, we were being sneaky.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoops.
Oops. All right. So the door. Do you open it?
Is everybody ready?
Yeah. Go, Belvin. Put your shield up, mate.
I was going to say, yeah. Pull my shield out.
We're all on alert.
Right. As the door then begins to swing open outwards and away from you. With your newly acquired dark vision, you come in and see beyond you an enormous hall that is lined with pillars. The pillars that you can see in front of you, you can see that they're carved into the forms of giants and dragons. You see that above that they support the vaulted ceiling. You see off into the darkness, you do see a mighty... I forgot to put the fires in. My bad. It's unfortunate.
No.
Oh, I am such a bad person.
I think we can let it
Gotta-
slide. Just this one.
Yeah,
Got to get them effects in.
Gotta get them effects. Gotta get them effects. Gotta get the effects. Oh no, why isn't the effects working? Alright.
Oh no.
No, it's okay. Everything is fine. We're fine. Thank you. We're fine. How are you? So we are playing for Movember. Would someone like to give us a quick lowdown on what Movember means to you? Nope. That's
Did you say
wonderful.
mow down?
Give us a good
No,
mow
Give
down.
us the modem.
Mow. Is that what you said? I'll
what's
give you
the
a
mow
mow
down?
down. See, I'll do this while I talk
November's
to this.
a
I'll
good
mow.
excuse to grow a mow.
It's for men's health. And I support men.
It's all about
That is the
raising
summary.
awareness for men's health, basically.
Prostate cancer,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause some
The,
people might consider
men's-
it, like,
men's
unmanly
suicide.
to like talk to people about their problems.
Men's mental health.
But that's bullshit. If you got problems, talk to people. People can help.
There we go. Fixed it.
I keep hearing like little weird sounds, like laser beam sounds. Do you hear that? Okay, no one else heard it. It's like, pew! Keep hearing it now and then.
just the stormtroopers.
Yeah. Where are those aliens coming back at you?
Oh, they never left.
At your backyard in a battle.
Okay, so
With what?
you see off in the distance. We've finally
See?
come back into the game.
Pixels heard it too. It's like a weird.
Sounds like someone sucking on a straw. It doesn't.
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like.
Oh, okay. I know what it is.
That's it.
Myth busted.
Okay,
Sorry, guys.
you see across from you a sputtering orange campfire. Just beyond a mighty throne that sits on a DS on the opposite end. You see that walls were once covered with tile mosaics, but they've been smashed and defiled by graffiti. You see tiny fragments. Of tile litter on the floor. You can see five. Just looking into this hallway straight away, behind the mighty throne, you can see a tall door stands behind it. 2 corridors lead off to the north and south, well, left and right, by that door. And as you as you see into the rest of the room, you can see that there are 2 more doors to the left and right of you in your immediate vicinity. You see the small fire that smolders on the floor before the DS, where 6 sleeping pallets lie empty, surrounded by packs and supplies. The sound of the hammers ringing on iron comes from one of the doors on your right. A harsh voice suddenly calls out from the shadows. Go back the way you came. It's the only warning you'll get. In
Just gonna
common.
wa- in common. Oh, okay.
Okay, we can actually hear you.
I was gonna say I'm gonna read.
We're just waiting for the translation.
She then repeats it. The gruff female voice then repeats it in Dwarvish.
Where are you? Hello?
Can we tell where the voice is coming from?
Make a perception check as you come on into the room, Casimir.
Oh. Can someone else do it? I'm so bad at perception
Come out,
checks.
come out, wherever you are.
You look around the room, you're a bit taken back by the state of the room, really. But as you come in, you're not too sure where these voices are coming from.
Oh, they're probably invisible like the other dwarves, guys. What do you reckon? Oh, I whisper to Casimir. Do you have some kind of detect person spell? Where they are?
No.
We need some kind of like powder, so chuck it in the room so it'll land on top of them so you see their body shape. I've seen it. I've seen it once done with blood on Dragon Ball.
I
It
saw it
works.
on a movie once.
Yeah. You just like throw it in the air. It's like standing like there you go. And like right in front, it just stops. Oh shit!
That's
Is that possible? Actually, do that. Like create a dust storm. Casimir.
Can we try to explain that maybe we just need to pass through? We don't want to.
Okay. We'll try that first, Bell.
You
If
can
not,
say.
we're doing it. Okay.
I will walk out,
This is all our little whispering of like.
sheath
the
my stuff, and be like, we do not mean any trouble. We're just passing through. We are looking for someone. Maybe you could help us.
Make me a persuasion check.
It's not bad.
You hear the of a crossbow.
Shit.
At the very last second, as you pull your shield up, you see from out behind one of the columns, crossbow bolt goes flying at you. You just barely manage to pull your shield up and deflect the bolt. Just bling.
Jesus Christ.
All right then.
I must have high
have broken
wisdom.
You hear again off into the distance around the fire. Any theft of Clan Zaron is punishable by death. You don't want to die in here. Trust me. Turn around.
It's like, and neither do you. We only want to pass through.
Pass through, you will.
Don't let this day be the day that you regret your decision.
Don't let it be the day you die. I say that in the back.
I will be happy to roll intimidation for that if you need me to, but
All right, I'll let you roll. You can roll intimidation at advantage due to Sandstorm backing you up there.
Ooh. And natty 20.
After a second passes, followed by another of silence, there is then a shimmer of a dull grey light as coming into view. You see this shaved head, burly in leather armor, Duergar, this female Duergar. At first glance, she looks scarred, worn, a little gritty, and definitely has an arrogant, smug look on her face. Over her shoulder, she carries a crossbow. She's got one hand on her hip, and she's got a bit of a lean to her body. She then says, "You want to live, do you? So do we." And she nods her head towards the door to your left, in that direction. Says, "That door leads through to Cursed Magics. Left here from the fall of Kurundra. You deal with it. Then we'll talk. Bring us their axe."
is this something that you guys just can't do yourselves?
We've already lost one too many of our legion. Clan Zaron won't take another. Survivability over profit is something I prefer more than Snurevin.
I'll contemplate it. Just need to know one thing. Do you know of a dragon that we are looking for?
Her eyes kind of widen. Make me a... And then she looks at you all. I'd like everyone to make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Yes,
Can also just say it goes by Black Razor. Black Razor, was it?
I think so.
Black Razor is the name of your shield.
No, that's right. Black Razor is that one. What's the? Not Night Scale. That's it.
That's good.
Night Scale. What's the one?
Yeah, she kind of pulls down her crossbow just a little bit. You can see it's already got another loaded bolt in it. Okay, I'll make one for Ikram as well.
Why is the persuasion guy not very persuasive at the moment?
Okay,
Maybe
so
Belvin doesn't believe in this persuasion himself.
I don't believe in persuasion.
So we still don't see her, do we? Like,
No, we see
Oh,
her.
no.
She came out
She's standing over here
where?
On the right.
Near the fire.
near the fire.
There's a guy there.
Shaved head.
Oh, looks like he has a beard.
It's a dwarf.
Yeah, lady
that-
dwarves have beards.
I've never seen lady dwarves before.
You
You have,
in
mate.
our
They just
last
have beards.
campaign, the Duergar females had beards.
I don't know. It was like,
Remember the big fat red dragon?
No, that was a different campaign. Robbie wasn't there.
I don't think I was in that campaign.
That was two ago. That wasn't Custrad.
Oh yeah, that was Tuga. My mistake.
So I just think it's a dude. Like, I'm like,
It's okay. It's the chick we've been talking to, and we can see her.
okay.
Anyway,
At the mention of night scale, she goes, "You think you can take night scale now?
that's what we've come here to do.
We've learned this damn dragon. This damn dragon won't fucking allow us to leave through our tunnel. But sure, let's feed you to her instead of us. How about that?"
Why don't we work together to take it down? If these
We
tunnels
don't
mean so
work.
much to you.
We won't be working with you for free. I need guarantee. A put down. A deposit.
Well, if we do this favor for you that you asked of before, that could be our deposit for you.
Why should we trust you, though? I've had run-ins with your kind in the past, and they didn't work out so well.
She looks at you smugly. And just goes, "Another damn devil kind, eh? Don't worry, if we could take care and seal the damn fiend away, we can seal you away too."
What fiend are they talking about? Are they talking about the dragon?
Ah, no, dragon's a dragon, not a fiend.
That's what I mean. Like,
You'd
what
You're
fiend?
not. This is the one like you. More chest region showing, as she like gestures to her under her levers, to her bosoms.
A tiefling.
Similar to you, horns, wings, more bat than bird.
Would I be able to tell what they're talking about? Is it a tiefling or something different?
Make. Let's see. I'm gonna say make a history check.
14.
They
We're
could
back.
they could definitely be talking about some sort. They're definitely talking about some sort of infernal lineage or some sort of devil.
Yeah.
Whether it's a tiefling, you don't have enough information just off that. It'll be something you'd have to look at for yourself.
Yep. I'll just whisper to the others. I don't trust them. After those last few trying to kill us?
Ikram says, "Yeah. They left us, tried to push Belvin for waterfall.
They tried to murder us, Ikram.
They did." Meanwhile, the cat's just licking his paws and munching on some rations.
When did you get those rations out there, Sandstorm?
Out in the middle of negotiations, Tabaxi has pulled out
The rat.
a rat and has just started gnawing on it. Just
Rat.
fresh.
Because that's all we have found down here. Like, we've been here for a while. I haven't found anything good, so...
We've still got rations though.
Still got a
Nah.
ration.
Ain't at all. No, I don't know. I thought we ran out.
I've got 8. Wait. 7 days of rations left.
How do you know that?
Because we're tracking it. I've got a little tick box. Little...
Yeah, I got 7 days rations as well.
Did you guys mark on off for the long rest you guys had earlier?
We had 8 before
Yep.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, we had 8.
Yeah. Did you, Ruppy? Did you have 8?
Yeah, we had 8. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
checked it off by
alright, cool.
box, and now I have 7. Math. Quick math.
So that crossbow is now lowered to a hip. The butt of it is the stock is now sitting on a side, pointing in your direction over the campfire. Last choice.
What do you want to do, Belvin? The last ones of these people tried to kill us.
The main thing I want to know is the direction we can find the dragon. Once we at least know the direction we need to go.
They could lie to us though.
That's why I feel like we need to get something that might ensure that they won't lie to us straight up anyway.
So what
Maybe if we get this axe that she was talking about.
They said something about a curse.
It was an axe, wasn't it?
Carl?
They said through this door up here, there is dark cursed magics.
And then she said, "Bring me the axe," wasn't it?
Yeah, bring me the axe from within there, and we will
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah. See,
Oh,
maybe
guess
we can
we'll ask
use
her.
the.
What is this cursed magic you spoke of?
Infested halls of undead. To us, anything that has died before and risen, it's always a bad omen.
Well, what is this axe you also want to retrieve as well? How important is this axe to you?
From what our wizards told us, bears the mark of this hold's lord, a Drugeddon.
Drugeddon's axe.
That's the one.
If we retrieve this axe for you, would you then show us the way that we could find the night scale?
Help us kill Nightscale, I think he means.
Make
Yes,
a persuasion check at advantage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Just roll it again, you make it nat 20.
Ooh.
25's good though. Right?
Had to make up for the other ones.
25's good.
She lowers the crossbow and says, "Retrieve the axe and then hand over the warhammer, and I'll forgive you for the fates of my scouts that you sent out and killed."
How does she know we killed them?
As she points towards the massive, one-of-a-kind +2 warhammer on your back.
Because they had...
I just found this.
Oh, what is this? Whoops. One of a kind, hey? That's something. Nah, they sold 2, and you got that from
We found some dead dwarves killed by Greeks. Is that what you're talking about?
Make a deception check.
Oh, fuck. It's gonna be bad.
8.
Yeah, we have to fight now.
What else? What else was the lizards called?
The lizard.
Uh,
Oh no, they were called
Troglodytes.
troglodytes.
No. He was mistaken. We believe they were actually killed by troglodytes.
Make a deception check.
No. Mistaken again, guys.
It was the Gecko.
There was this,
we have a banter in between ourselves.
There was this octopus thingy, rock thingy. What was that thing called, guys?
A roper.
A roper.
Yeah, that's it. Got killed by that.
Deception.
I'm pretty sure of that.
Come on.
If this doesn't work, it's just like
Ikram! Wait, what was it again? I think
What do
we
you
wrong.
think it was?
What do you think it was, Ikram?
Gecko.
Before Ikram can open his mouth, there is a twang of the crossbow as she raises up one hand and let loose, and it
I think
sinks
that's fair. I think
Belvin's-
it's fair.
into Belvin's arm for 8 points of piercing damage.
Oh, shit.
Roll initiative.
I would say that is fair that to happen because
Yeah.
we pushed the envelope quite hard and it didn't work out at all.
That was worth it.
Why are we rolling so fast?
We're getting our bad rolls out of the way. That's all it is.
We just can't deceive people. It seems.
Yeah, I know we're trying so
We're too
hard.
honest.
No, mate. I swear it was this.
I swear on me, mum.
Just,
We
okay.
rolled all the same.
Yeah. And we all have good fucking.
Yeah,
stuff
decent
with it too,
modifiers for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell?
We're all
I
good
had
at
the most.
deception, but we're shit at rolling for deception.
Oh.
Oh, God.
How's that music, everyone? Just let me know.
Good.
Sounds good.
Like for volume, everything as well.
I can
Excellent.
turn it on my end
Thank
as well.
you.
I might turn up a little bit.
Okay. All right. So, at the time of the fantastic, so I got to get rid of him. Did everyone click on their?
No.
No.
Yes.
Oh, you did. All right.
Sorry.
Casimir's on 11.
He's already in there.
That's okay. So, got 9. Bad turn. Right. So, roll initiative for Old Bud.
God. Why your name's so long?
Oh, I see. The DM's got it going on.
Yeah, DM's got it going
It's
on.
like he's rigged the system.
No, I haven't done anything, please.
Alright. Just-
Okay, so
You guys need to shorten your names. The turn order needs to be so wide to actually have them all on the same level. Like as your number.
okay, so in starting with that, as soon as the crossbow is let loose, you hear the toop, 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 toop of metal boots coming through as appearing from beyond the stonework during a surprise round as these guys are jumping out towards you guys.
Well, they get a surprise round. They're not hiding.
Because they appeared out of nowhere, I think.
They just came out of stealth.
They get the drop on
They're
you.
like loud boots. They're not stealth, are they?
Well,
yeah.
At that time, your attention was drawn going, what?
How
And
did
you
that
see-
not work?
Yeah. How can they not believe us? Look at the way we
How
talk.
could they not? As they raise
darn
up their long lances that seem to have in the portion of these lances a vial of green liquid.
Uh-oh.
They hold up these lances. You can see that the end of this the end of the point ends in a cut-off section, a hollow cut-off section underneath a point. That then erupts in a blast of fire.
Wait for it.
It's coming out of both of them.
Nice.
Onto Belvin, Sandstorm, onto you two. I need you both to make dexterity saving throws as fire comes blasting out at you guys.
Uncanny dodge. Oh, I don't have to do it now.
No,
I'll
that
dodge it first.
that's only for attack rolls made against you, not on dexterity saving throws.
Oh, okay, sorry.
All right, so Belvin, you take the full butt of the damage, which is 11 points of fire damage. Sandstorm, you take half of that, which is 5. And you can see at the same time these guys enlarge.
That's a cool ability.
They grow to twice their size.
Yeah, huge.
They're big boys.
I do like the climb on highest places this session, guys. And they're the tallest here.
There we go. They're 35 feet apart.
Okay. From the very top of the round, it is Ikram's turn. So as he's like, oh shit, fire is happening. Let's see. He's going to, for himself, he's going to conduct a little bit of a... He's going to pull out Mama's bow and take a shot off as he's... But that shot's just going to go flying off to the side and crack into the column that's shaped as a giant, chipping off one of the giant's carved out perfect eyes as the rock goes scattering, flying off into the face of this Duergar. Belvin, your move.
Let's do this. I am just gonna run over to this guy and try to attack his legs.
Yeah. Attack his toe.
All right, so you come up to him. You see he's got these plated boots on, plated skirt, perfect dwarven plate mail on the side. But as you come in, your sword tings off the side of it as he kind of raises his shoulder and kind of deflects it.
I will take another slash.
With that, you're able to swing your sword up underneath and catch underneath his arms, along the furs of his bicep and tricep, and cut off a couple of buckles. You sink that nice and deep into his body. With that, he doesn't look too healthy. His arm kind of drops a little bit, like he just reels in pain, just even in his big, large form.
Can I bash him?
You can. As you bash him, you sink it into his upper thigh, breaking through and denting the plate. As you kind of buckle it, you just cork his leg in the right position, and you just see it kind of bent to the side. He's like, ah! And he takes another 5 points of damage, another 2 points of damage. All right. You guys then see this gal reload a crossbow and then make her way across to here. And as she does so, she lets loose another crossbow bolt towards Belvin. And as it goes flying out, she's going to get sneak attack.
Hey, it's my trick.
That is your trick.
She must be a rogue.
She's a rouge.
She is a rouge.
My only weakness, another rouge.
Not another rouge. Okay. You're going to take... Just gotta bring this up real quick. Sorry about this, everyone. Okay, so yes. Cool. I was just making sure I rolled the right amount of dice. And I am. So, you're going to take a total of 4. So, wait, what's that? That's. Ooh. So, that's 4 points of piercing damage, and then 11 points of sneak attack damage on top of that. So, 15 points of damage on top of that. So, total of 15. As it goes sinking into your side, and you go, ah! Reel from the pain.
If only Belvin had some healing dice.
If only.
From that donator.
Casimir.
Thanks, Curfew.
Yeah. Thank you, Curfew again. Shout out to Curfew 777.
Thank you,
Hi.
Curfew 777.
I'm gonna
And
cast
Pixels, the other donation of all the loot.
Hold Person as a 3rd level spell. So I can target both of these big guys.
Okay. They're going to give you a wisdom save against your spell save that is...
17.
Okay, alright. Ooh, let's see if they make it. Oh, 15 and 16. They lock in place. One still bleed, the one that's engaged with Belvin, it just stands still in place, just draining of blood, while the other one's getting his, looks like he's pulling up his lance to point it down towards you again, so it's like stuck in this mid position, like where the lance is nearly facing up in the air.
And I'm gonna go behind this pillar here. And that's where I'll finish.
Okay, so as you disappear behind the thing, both of these Drugar will make wisdom saving throws on their turn to see if they can.
Bust out.
We have a natural 20, so the one engaged with Belvin just unfreezes, and he's just like, no, not today. But his turn is spent, while the other guy is held. So we'll just put him as held. Sandstorm,
Yeah.
your move, my man.
Okay. No, I'm sorry, Belvin, but I'm not a healer. It's not my strength.
You do what you do, man.
The best defense
Kill-
is a
kill
good
But
offense.
I am going to back you up, brother. So I charge in, like, get away. And I jump on his shoulders and I jump up higher. I like higher places today. I normally like high places. And I go for the cut of the throat. Is his throat protected?
Well, it's got this side armor around the neck that goes around like a collar. He's wearing this bit of a metal helm that goes in and protects the back. But you can see, like, at the front of his face, there's just this big, thick beard that covers the throat and goes down over the
Well, I'm
collar,
going for his
chest plate.
beard then.
All right. So, make those 2 attack rolls, and because you're a second story work, you can easily step up and jump onto his lance that spurts out fire, run up to it a little bit, and then run and make the attacks. Just 2 steps, just boom, boom.
Nice.
All right. So,
Bang, bang, bang.
how do you want to do it?
I'm gonna first one I slit fire, burn his, and as I cut it, his beard burns off. So
Goes
he's naked
flying
beard.
off to the side, singes. You can smell it. Stinks.
Yeah, and then
Like
I have
something
a.
hasn't washed.
And now the beard's out of the way, I can really see the jugular. I'm like, okay. With the lightning one, I come up and I straight across, and then I slide down the other end of the pole, and I land. I look back at Belvin and go, little shimmer in my eyes, like, I got you, bro.
Give him a wink.
Yeah, so as you cut off the beard, you bring up the dagger, slicing up through the throat, and in one smooth motion, you spin around and then let loose your talons on your pawsies, and then slide down real soft as you put the weight on the back around your foot wraps, and then just slide down and just do a little jump, skip, and a hop, and land against your bro, and just give him a bit of a nod.
Yeah.
As the Duergar dwarf drops.
Nice. The X is like I like how he's
That's a massive
his
X.
head.
Massive X.
It's because he's like, look, it's like a square out because he's got the
It's 'cause
spear.
he's a bigger size.
Yeah.
All right, so Ikram sees how well hurt Belvin has become from that fire. So he's going to do a bit of a healing word. As he sings out, "You will be okay." And you gain 8 hit points back. He'll then raise up his longbow and again shoot now at the dual guard that is now incapacitated, is it not? No, it's paralyzed.
It's paralyzed.
Alright, let me just read up
So-
on the paralyzed condition, unless you want to tell me.
It's incapacitated, can't move or speak, automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attacks have advantage. Attacks within 5 feet are automatic crits if they hit.
Okay, so let's see if it hits. So we're going to roll at advantage. No, I'm going to use the thing. I'm not going to roll my own dice because that's not fair.
They're the player killer dice.
Crit on a crit.
Wow.
So, this guy does not have a good day.
I hope not.
He woke up, he thought he was going to have a wonderful time, not doing much. He would have just been patrolling around, being casual and everything, hearing the ringing of the smith's hammer. But no, he takes a full radiant arrow straight to the eye. Just, you can see in his face there's a twinge of pain, but he can't move because he's paralyzed. You hear
just see like a tear come down.
mixed with blood as it begins drooping and drooling. He's just like, "Ah!"
I'd feel bad if these weren't the fucking evil dwarves.
This guy will now have disadvantage on perception checks. Anything that has to do with sight, such as hitting anyone, because he is half blind.
Nice work, Ikram.
His eye's been fucked up. And Belvin, your move.
If I use a healing dice, is that an action?
That's a free action.
I will use one of my healing dice that I have.
Okay.
Nice.
Shout out to Curfew.
I had
Hey,
2 healing dice.
You going to shout out
before.
to Curfew though? Come on.
I already had 2 healing dice.
That's right. You gave that. You didn't give it to. I mean, Curfew didn't give it to Bob.
You slipped up there, Robbie.
At least up.
What's plus 2? 7, 5. Cool.
Twitch unfollowed me from this channel.
Yeah, we've been wondering about that, our friend.
I don't know.
We see you here all the time and just think you're a wonderful person, but we just didn't know. But thank you for being here all the time and enjoying us. Okay, so Belvin, as you take a deep breath in, just you regain 5 hit points.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to this guy and attack him.
You have
All right,
make
attack rolls. At advantage.
And hits are auto
Come on, do it.
We appreciate everyone that comes and watches because we're just trying to play D&D, and that's a crit on a crit again. How do you
Oh
wanna
my!
play
Look
this?
at that demo.
Mate.
Accept
mate.
my crits, Brad, not your own.
Mate,
Whoa.
aw, 11
That's only your first move.
Yes, he still has another attack.
No,
Can you do it twice?
Right, so he's dead. As
I was gonna say,
how do you want to do it? What happens? Tell me. Kill or knock out? Float like a
I don't-
butterfly, stab like a bee.
I definitely like charge over him and I just slash him just right across the belly or wherever his armor is not showing.
Brutal, yeah.
Wherever you can reach.
Imagine the guts falling
Yeah, you
out.
see, like, just underneath where the ribs would be, there is this little section of plate that kind of bends over in a section that allows him to do a bit of an ab crunch in it. You see this weakness and then angle your swords so much that you just bring it up and under those plates, and just slice into his belly. So you see this oozing black liquid just come on out of his gut that then stains your blade crimson as it then runs and drips along the length of your blade to crossguard and then drips on the ground. You rip your blade out and the guy's just still standing. You see like an eye just roll back and he's just...
So brutal because he can't even move.
Yeah, he can't even fall over.
Yeah.
And can I just I'm gonna just do this. Hide behind this dude's standing body.
Massive. Massive.
And
Also, we really appreciate the follow. Thank you. Thank you for joining us finally, officially. But we have you now. You're stuck with us. You're stuck with us, our strange, funny Australians. Us Australians. We're going to throw a shrimp on the barbie for you as we...
Don't trigger me, Carl.
I was going to say, can we?
I've never heard anyone say that legitimately. Maybe a sanger on the barbie.
Maybe.
Just a snake
One
sanger, mate.
Okay, so... right, everyone shoot off your passive perceptions.
11. We'll start at the
Where
bottom.
is it?
14.
15. Isn't Ikram's really good?
Ikram's is like 20, I think.
Yeah,
Ikram's is
pretty high.
really good.
Because he's the wisdom guy. Even though he's always baked.
I just said put sanger on the barbie. You don't put the sandwich on the barbie. Put...
Well, you did say a sanger though.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I didn't need to. See, I'm really bad at lingo, and I'm Australian.
It's snags. Snags.
I know.
Sangers on a bar. Didn't even pick up on that.
I just want a cheese toasty on the barbie, mate.
You could have got away with it, Robbie. But you came back. You're too honest.
If it weren't for
I know,
those
I'm too
meddling
honest.
kids.
See, that's
Okay.
why I couldn't.
That's why you can roll deception.
I couldn't roll deception. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so as this, as you hide behind this still enlarged form of this Drugar, into your shoulder pauldron, breaking through the plates. Dice Correction fans up in the house! Waffle fan! Oh, I'm so happy. Sorry, guys. Richard McSundies is also a waffle fan. Yay!
She shoots you with a waffle.
No, not a waffle, but a crossbow bolt that sinks into your shoulder. That does a good amount of damage, a total of 15. Total of 18 points of damage as it sinks into your shoulder.
What kind of
Nice.
super bolts is she shooting?
That would be a sneak attack as well.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Goddamn Rouge.
And with that, she's a bonus action. She's an action. Now she's going to drop her crossbow and move in, drawing her short sword, and that's her turn. Dead. Sandstorm.
Yay. This is like deja vu, isn't it? Belvin's weak again. I got daggers, so I do my best. Jump over him, and
At least
stab
I'm the
this
one
guy.
taking the hits.
Yeah.
You're doing your job well. Normally
Yeah.
you don't even get hit. This is ridiculous.
Well, normally,
Yeah.
but
And then I'm going to attack. Double dagger attack.
like, what would happen if you got hit with 18 damage, Luke?
That's over half my health.
That's easy. Yeah.
Yeah. You're doing great there, Belvin.
Bang. Oh, damn.
Ooh.
Okay, so 24 and 12. All right, so then as you come in, you just take the advantage, and as it comes on in, Vengeance does arc out with lightning, slashing her free arm. As she's got her short sword drawn in the other, but the dragon tooth misses as you go to bring it in. She takes kind of a little step back into the side and then kind of brings it around in a sort of a dance as she and you begin to have a knife fight. So that's a total of... Man, I can't do totals right now.
21?
Just
Unless the
21.
12 hits.
12 did not hit.
Okay.
So, yeah.
No, so 8. No, with the sneak attack. So yeah, 21.
And she's quite wounded. She's quite wounded at that. She's like, ah! And she looks like she's going to grip out of her pocket what looks to be a little vial. A little red vial in hand. Pulling out a little red vial from her pocket.
This isn't her turn.
It's kind of like during the entire scene going down. That's going on.
Can it be still my turn? I didn't like finish it.
Oh yeah, it can still be your turn. You've
I just
taken
want to disengage.
Okay. Then you pack up and away and just like monkey
Don't you want
dance
to take hits for me? What are you doing?
Nah, that's your job. You'll heal before.
That's fair.
You'll heal your turn. Or something. Maybe kill it.
Ikram's turn, and he's going to attempt to use a fantastic ability I'd like to call the Mama's Bow, but he's going to do it at disadvantage since Belvin's there.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Who needs advantage?
Very much so. Wow. No, that was disadvantage.
Yeah, I know. Who needs a normal
What
roll?
is-
Yeah, who
And
needs
so-
just straight rolls?
Wow, that's quite good.
At that,
I like this DM, Ikram.
the radiant energy from his bow flares with such might it goes soaring past just the ear. You can feel the heat from the arrow of light itself go flying past you, and because of the height difference, it's angled in such a way that the arrow is just at the slowest little descent that it just hits into the scalp of this Duergar and burns through it. A nice little riverbed, you could say. It's a nice little curved section through the skull of this Duergar, as she then drops back and onto the ground, splayed. Dead.
Dead. Okay. And this guy's also dead. The big guy.
Oh yeah. After a minute, your spell does fade,
I can drop
and
concentration.
the body just collapses. At which point, combat will come to a close, and I'd like to say congratulations on aggressive negotiations.
Yeah.
Well, they're
We
the one.
tried.
They were the aggressors, so it was self-defense. That'll hold up in
True.
court.
Hold
Maybe
on,
not Duergar court. They probably just won't give a shit.
Probably not Duergar Court. No.
Alright. Well, before we do anything, I am going to use my... Actually, no, I didn't think I did. I'm going to use the rest of my healing pool on my lay on hands. Just heal
Mhm.
myself up for 12 points.
Okay, so you sheath your sword. Oh, not really. You bring your shield hand in, place it on your chest, kind of feel your holy symbol around your neck. Oh wait, your holy symbol's now your sword, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So bring your sword up to your chest. You just feel the energy and light of Helm just flood across you.
And I also use my second healing dice.
Ooh, damn.
That's very unfortunate.
Damn. Oh, well.
What's
It's something though.
Alright.
Mamma
So that was a
mia.
healing. Yeah, that was a healing pool of 15, wasn't it?
No, it was 12.
Oh, okay.
12 left.
Yeah.
Well, 15 total.
I got. I'm finished. I only had 12 left.
Okay.
I got no more.
All right. So you have 3 Duergar corpses hanging on the ground in front of
Can
you.
we search her for like any valuables or notes?
Yes, you guys can. I'm gonna
Or
take
keys?
the bolts out and
Yeah.
stuff and just like heal up, sort of thing.
Yeah. So as Belvin takes a minute to pull the deeply embedded crossbow bolt out of his shoulder, he screams in pain, kind of at the same time, and then quickly heals it. Just have some heavy breaths. As you come on over to check out the bodies, you see that the lances, that the 2
Be
large...
back real quick.
That's okay. You see that the 2 lances, the plate mail Drugar are carrying, they have a switch on the length of their handle. You also see that the green portion of the lance in the center towards the tip that kind of ends out in a spout with a blade, with a bayonet kind of above it, has a green viscous fluid within it, kind of like
Is it alchemist?
the alchemist fire.
Yeah. So they probably got more of those big tubs of alchemist fire, like the one we found behind that trapdoor. Well, I could make it.
You also find on the body of the now 3/4 bald, 1/4 missing 1/4 of a skull, Duergar female, a potion of healing.
I think Belvin should have that.
Well, now that everyone's stepped away, I think this would be a nice time for a break if someone wants to go make a coffee and perk themselves up. I would like to let you all know that, yes, we do run this channel 100% for charity, and this month we are supporting Movember Foundation as we all are growing some nice seedy moustaches in the hopes of raising a few funds for the Movember Foundation. So at the end of the month, we'll make a nice chunky donation on what you have all provided us for. And as we do that, we are going to give you some nice little options to help along the game with your kindness and charity. But please do not feel the need to donate if you yourself are struggling. So in the help of men's health, mental illness, the fight against mental illness and coming forth, we have a nice little link down below where you can see the mustache. Click on that, and you have a nice little menu down the bottom as well where you can pick and choose what the characters will get, and a nice little donation menu. So for $5, you can give a player advantage. For $25, you can give a character a magic item, an uncommon magic item. For $1, you can give someone a healing dice, like our good Belvin, the Paladin, has used a couple times in this game. A free action D10 healing dice. How good's that?
Pretty
Shuckers.
handy.
Pretty handy. There is also, if you're really feeling generous, you can give the players a card from the deck of many things.
Have mercy.
But we'll talk about that later. Ha, ha,
I'm terrified.
ha, ha. But yeah,
The potion
that
was
is
on
our
the
thing.
corpse.
So as Casimir was looting the corpse while you were healing, after you've righted the wrongs of your body and made it a temple again. Hi, Kemen. You are handed a little red vial that contains a smooth, sweet smelling liquid of, as a healing potion.
Many thanks, Casimir. Pop it, and I'll take it.
Okay.
Maybe we should secure this area and have a rest. Just a short rest. We've been going for a while now.
You see Ikram running around stealthily with his bow as he's scouting up. Nope, not performance. Definitely not performance. So he's looking around the area, and he gets to here, and he kind of like hops a squat, pulls his bow back, and gathers energy for an arrow, and then looks back at you all and whispers, "Hammers coming from beyond this door."
Oh my
And
god.
you can hear the ting, ting, ting. Something happened, didn't it? Something happened. I saw my phone go off, and something happened.
Just
Just
the-
a casual what? Pixels, my god, look at the cat. Even he's shocked. Cameron, take a seat. Come have a look at this.
the donation literally summoned a cat.
You have summoned a cat, a kitten familiar. Thank you so much, Sugar Pixels, for a $100 donation. You have summoned a cat. You've summoned a dragon.
That's the real deal,
Ah.
by the way.
Yeah, I'm just here by proxy.
Carl's
This
just a
is the
puppet.
real asshole. Oh wow! Wow, the cat. Yes, the cat is shocked. I am shocked. The dragons are shocked. The dead druid guard that was still standing half and half due to a whole person
Holy
that just
shit.
collapsed wasn't as shocked as we are now. But thank you.
No.
Send me a message and tell me what you want to do with that, because wow. But yes, he came out his lair. Hey, when there's gold around, dragons are going to be there too. Oh yeah, hit me up with that message there, Sugar. I'll talk to you in a bit, and we're going to figure out what our friends are going to get, because man, this is going to be great. Oh, okay. So, $100 donation towards growing a mustache and playing D&D. This is ridiculous. So,
What did I miss?
we had a $100 donation by Pixels.
Oh, Pixel, stop it.
Why?
No, like, it's too much.
She's funding
too
Movember
generous.
It's getting us-
single-handedly.
It's getting us hot and bothered. Pixels.
Yeah.
Whew.
Oof. Okay.
Crikey.
So, Ikram has just gone over to the southeast door and has told you that the hammer blows are coming from this direction. He dispels the arrow from the bow and comes back over towards you and says, "What shall we do?"
I think we should take a rest. If we can secure a safe location. Just a quick break. We don't want to go into uncharted territory if we're not feeling pretty good.
Yeah, but
Just breathing.
do you really think this place could be safe when that hammering could be just around the corner there?
Who's breathing? I think it's Carl. Hmm? Someone's breathing into their mic.
There you go.
I think it's Brett.
It could be a ghost.
Oh my god.
Aliens attack.
Could be the cat. He's getting chin scratches right now. I'd be able to tell if there was purrs going on, but I have headphones on. Look at this motherfucker.
It's one greedy ass cat.
Right. So, dragons and dungeons. As you guys come together, a rest is suggested. you have been going for the last couple of hours non-stop, basically, just going from chamber to chamber, from fight to fight.
Especially if like a few of us need to heal up a bit. I think maybe we could go like this door
Well,
here.
I don't know. I feel like this perimeter isn't really secured yet.
Yeah. I wouldn't say we'd have a rest here, but if we can find like a small securable area, then I think we should. If we're getting close to a dragon, we want to be at 100%.
Ikram kind of nods his head and goes, yes, I do agree. Dragons are bad. As you
it's
have,
not bad. Only it's going to be a good dragon.
Well, yeah, we hope so as well. As Sandstorm's just to the side of you, just chewing on some rations.
Do you mean nothing at all, Seth? Like no
Seth,
audio?
Do you hear nothing?
Or no heavy breathing?
Oh no, yeah. Do you hear? Could be the sound of the cat. Who knows? As there's a dead silence between the party, as Casimir is putting out options.
Was that Sandstorm?
If we can secure a short rest, then yes.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
Seth the Easy Street.
Yes, I do think we need a quick breather, but we cannot stay still for too long.
Yes. I'm fit. I
Should
can
we
stay what?
Should we look down, like try and find a room?
Are you saying we should get a room?
I mean, we should
Oh.
find a room to secure.
Sexual tension between Belvin and Casimir.
Yeah, but we don't know what room is good or not. We could be running into enemies if we go in blindly anyway.
Why don't we just lay right here, guys? It's a nice enough room.
There's a couple of bodies around
Yeah.
us.
There's a
We can
smoldering
hide behind the
fire.
bodies. No one will know.
Oh, we
Smoldering
could
fire
do-
off to the side.
We could do it like Luke Skywalker did and hide inside
Yes.
the big thing.
Cut open the big guy. Yes. Doing it.
Oh no.
God.
Are you legit?
All right.
Are you being serious? Please. If
As
you are,
Sands-
then I'm
as
not standing
Sandstorm
near
goes
you
over,
anymore.
As Sandstorm goes over, cuts off the buckles, and then pulls the plate armor apart off this
Why
this
am I
giant
undressing?
Duergar still. Cut open the stomach and the gut that Sandstorm already sliced open. Pulls out guts.
I used my ability to hide.
Oh no.
And you see it just like a cat getting into a small area. Sandstorm slinks into it. You then see kind of his tail and his his little kitty nose just poking out. You can see
That's
his
all you
eyes just in the darkness of the gore and blood that's
Yes.
oozing out of it.
That's got to add to my stealth roll, surely.
You know you're covered in blood.
I'm going to take my water skin and shape water and shoot the contents of my water skin at him, knowing that he
Hey.
hates water.
Why would you do that?
This little
Yes,
stream
yeah.
of water
Wash
just
yourself, you filthy animal.
I can't wash myself if I'm already in the. You can't. You got to get out of it
I don't
first.
care.
I'm in the guts. No matter how much water you put on me, you'll still have guts on me. You watch when someone flanks us. You guys will get attacked, and I'll be sitting in the body.
Yeah, let's find a better place to hide for a bit.
It's not that cold, I guess. We don't have to do Luke Skywalker's move unless it's freezing cold.
It's not that cold inside this warm corpse.
You're totally getting that crazy static now in your voice.
Well, let's Well, can we see this big door that's behind this thing here? Do we? Behind the throne.
Burt Reynolds is here for the month. You know that.
Have we looted everything?
Found a potion of healing.
It was just the bodies that we searched. I
Okay.
don't think there's anything else really around.
There is beds right here. Like, we could just literally use their beds and just hope for the best.
That's probably not hope for the best.
I hope for the best.
Chuck your straps. Chuck
That's
your ability. Yeah.
It's not that big.
Camera.
It's only like 20 feet. Like this is a
Oh,
So
massive.
one
can
of
I-
them on top of us.
Can I check this door, please?
Yeah, you see a nice oak door, bounded in iron handle on the left-hand side of it.
Wash me off.
Is it?
It's closed.
Is it
Anything I'm worried
locked?
about. There's
Make an
something
investigation
behind
check.
it.
It's definitely locked. You rattle on the door, you grab it.
Hey mate, got a problem there? I'm like just covered in
Uh,
blood. Hey mate, you got that? I've got a problem.
And I just smell something approach from
Yeah.
the side. And
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just
you
like,
can smell him approach. As he comes over, you see he's just gore and
feel-
blood. A little bit.
A dock door. I heard
Sandstorm.
a dock door. Dock door.
do you
I'm gonna clean off this.
What
animal.
door?
a docked door? Is that what you
I
said?
heard a dock door over here.
You hear a dock door. As a Alright, so
Sandstorm, do you think, please?
as
it's
Sandstorm
like-
approaches,
As I step away.
I'm trying to like get my these tools out. I'm a bit slimy. I'm a bit struggling with it.
I'm definitely gonna use prestidigitation to clean him off because I don't know what that stank around.
Thanks, guys. Does that
As-
help the
as he-
slipperiness?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it just
So as
cleans
you
everything
step
up.
up the stairs,
Oh, beautiful.
as you step up the stairs and Casimir casts a spell, you see that the best dry cleaner.
I should be charging for this.
Yeah. You see that the drops of blood begin to gather around you, then just begin to fall to the ground, just float off your person, and then just fall,
Oh, nice.
and you become squeaky clean.
Wow. So that's
Hopefully
how
not
we.
squeaky,
Is that
it's
how we're
supposed to be
being?
sneaky.
Is that how like we've been keeping clean this whole campaign? Like
Basically, yeah.
youth washes. It's just like in the like when you go to prison and they just like hose you off.
Pay up.
That's what you do every time to us. So I want to do with these tools. I've lost my sheet. I gotta get my character sheet
Oh
out.
no.
Did you hear that, Bippy?
Yeah,
Someone's
it's like a fire
reversing.
alarm.
That's a very no. It's something very, very loud fire. Not firearm. Just using investigation.
Oh no.
I don't see anything. I think I rolled low. I hear it though, so I've obviously got midway roll.
I'm taking that.
I'm delaying because I haven't got my character sheet out.
Prestidigitation gave me a new jawline and beard.
Okay, so thief's tools. You get up to the door, you pull out your tools. You take a second to realize why isn't it working. I know how to do locks, and then it hits you. It's not locked.
But then didn't Belvin try to open it?
Yes.
I'm
I
really
rolled, but I
confused.
rolled low.
Oh my god!
As you
And
take a
I
second,
look around and I go, I don't tell anyone, and I push the door open.
Oh god.
as Belvin was pulling it, the door push open and it goes kind of creak.
Guys, I unlocked it. Yeah.
Oh, god.
Inside, you gain the attention of looking up. You see
Oh no.
behind the
Oh.
throne leads to this small audience chamber. You see a large table made of a single slab that dominates the room's center. Old tapestries cling to the walls around, and a stone door on the far wall is carved with a dwarf's image that you've seen somewhere else within this within the chamber. One grey-skinned dwarf in a scale mail and a shield stands at watch by the far door. And as you
Has he-
come on in,
Has Has he? If I stealth in, has he seen me?
You weren't stealthing before, but as the
Yeah.
doors opened up, a javelin is raised, and you hear it. You hear in Dwarvish.
Peace.
But Belvin hears, "Whose goes there? What is this?"
Sandstorm, desert legend. You haven't heard of me?
Make a persuasion check.
As long as it's not deception.
Yeah.
The eyes dart to the side. He drops his shoulder for a bit, cocks his head, and then throws his javelin.
Oh,
I was gonna say, can
God damn it.
Natural 20.
Ah.
I was gonna say when I heard that I was gonna step in front of Sandstorm with the shield raised, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I got there in
Well,
time.
So I can't dodge this, can I?
You can uncanny dodge this.
I can?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm doing that for sure.
All right. So for let's see, what's that? That's 7 points. That's a shitty crit, to be honest.
Was that the full damage? 7?
That was full damage. 7.
So you half that.
Yeah. So you can half that to 3 points of damage.
3.
Then pulls out a great sword from behind
Jeez.
and begins
And that
to
is
run around the corner.
no.
Let's roll
And
some
that is-
initiative.
Oh,
I was gonna say, and that's when I run in
Yeah.
beside him.
I was about after you, Bill.
no.
I didn't expect them people were right there. They would have. I thought they would have heard the fight.
Alright, guys. I'm going to
Okay,
be last.
click the character and then click the initiative.
Okay.
It's just like
so-
a regular sword for other people.
There's 2 Ikrams, like in the
Yeah, I gotta work on it. Go delete that. So you should go 5. 19. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Totally
Alright.
okay.
Me.
Alright. Sandstorm, your move
Yeah.
again.
Okay, well, I'm going to use one of my healing dice for a free action.
Free action of healing dice.
D10.
It's just the one, isn't it? This guy.
Nice.
Is it like a
That
hit
we
dice?
can
Thank you,
see.
Is it D10 plus your con or just a D10?
D10 plus con.
Ah, plus con. Okay. Where's that?
Con modifier.
Just your con modifier.
Your constitution.
1.
You get 7.
Thank you for those donations. I'm now nice and healthy for
Shout out
that.
to Curfew for that healing dice.
I think the other 2 were from Pixels, or maybe not. Actually, I can't remember.
I think
She gave us a bloody lot of stuff. I
she's
can't
donated a
remember.
lot of stuff.
Yeah, everything I have and own is from her.
I was gonna say, odds
Yeah.
are it was Pixel.
Same.
Yeah.
They've donated a lot of stuff.
So I'm going to charge in.
Oh yeah, charge. Balls.
Actually, I can't make it all the way,
You can use your
so I'm going to
bow.
use dash.
Oh yeah. Bonus action dash.
That dash bonus action. I won't be able to disengage, but I'll take some hits for you, Bob. Don't worry about that.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm going to use 2 daggers. I can't use sneak attack because my friends aren't next to them. That's right.
Yep.
But I'll use regular attack. Oh, like that.
That's a dart of wounding.
Bang. Look at that.
Yeah.
Regular attacks go right too.
But is it a? I guess that is.
Oh,
crit
it's the
stuff,
wrong.
Right?
Oh, shit. I'm at.
Quick vengeance.
Roll it
Can
again.
you just like?
Very,
Can you delete your darts of wounding so you
I'll make a gap between it.
have like a 50%
That's actually a
chance
really
of
good idea.
clicking the wrong weapon? I think currently.
I know. I'll put a gap. I think I'll try because literally dart. They start with the same letters, 2
Oh, yeah.
letters. I don't
Just, I put the stuff I use a lot up the top, and the stuff I don't use a lot down the bottom.
really. Oh god.
Oh,
That's karma. That is karma. for me not clicking the right buttons. So it went from a crit to a 1.
Right. So, as you come on in, you do bring the dragon tooth of Laris striking up to this Duergar, cutting a nice burnt line across their forehead.
Nice.
But as you rear up for another attack, with one hand she grabs the dagger that's holding vengeance, looks at you, grunts, and headbutts you.
Shit, I don't. Sorry about that. Click.
That's okay.
I'm trying to edit my data sheet.
That's okay. But yeah, headbutts you. I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
God.
Nice.
Yes.
You kind of shake it off. It's a little. You become a little groggy, but shake it off. You're not under the stun condition.
Yeah.
Belvin, your move.
I am just gonna move my movement, I guess. And get to there.
You can throw stuff at him.
I ain't throwing anything.
She's got nothing to throw.
I can
You can throw your
throw
sword.
my short. Yeah, my short sword is up.
Don't you do have a range ability, don't you?
No, I already used it.
Oh, yeah, the circle.
I'll use it once this day.
Yeah.
Oh
you can,
no!
You can dash up to him.
Yeah, you know what? I will actually dash up to him. Try to get in between him and Sandstorm. Be like,
What a good bro.
Just right in between. It's like, oh,
Excuse me,
like-
guys.
like you know, like.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
sorry.
we're that close
Sorry.
to going to come in.
What's
He was in
going on?
Yes.
headbutt range, so.
That's.
Dwarf
Yeah,
was
that's
getting a
what
little
I'll
bit
do. I'll
intimate
just get
with Sandstorm, so
up
he's
in his face.
Excuse me,
Or
guys,
just put the shield in between us, just walk beside us and go, no.
Excuse me. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Helm? All right.
Headbutt this, mate.
Ikram then approaches into the room and then says, "You can do it," in a lovely healing word for Belvin.
Is he a bard now?
Yeah, that's what I think.
No, he's just high.
You see he's chewing on bark at the same time, just like he pulls a little bit more bark off his gauntlets, off his bark plate gauntlets, and just gnaws on the bark for his action.
For fuck's sake.
The dwarf with her greatsword grabs on firmly and then hacks and slashes towards one to Sandstorm and one to Belvin. Okay, so 18 to hit on Belvin.
No.
You do have that -1.
Still no.
No. Okay, good. And then 16 for Sandstorm.
No, because I have a +1 for my daggers and a +1
Whoa.
from Belvin. So my
Hey.
equals a
And-
total of 18.
And his attack on Sandstorm has triggered a opportunity attack for me.
For Sentinel.
Yes, it has, because it's Sentinel.
Sentinel. Yes.
Quick math.
So she's going, "Frah, frah." You at the very last second after bashing away with your shield, bring your sword through. But unfortunately, she's able to bring her sword up, twist it around, and then fling yours off to the side as well, deflecting your attack. Casimir, your move.
Yay. It's been 84
Oh, that's right.
years.
Casimir.
I can get up to
Where are you? I don't actually see you from
I'm
the.
outside
Oh, yeah,
the
for-
rooms.
forgot you were here.
That's really cool now because I see half of you because I can see the fog of war.
Yeah, yeah.
Half of your head was the fog of war, and half was I could see your feet. So that was pretty cool.
Right. If I shoot a firebolt, I'm gonna have disadvantage, aren't I? Because they're in the way.
You will, yes.
It's worth the risk. Oh. 11.
A levon goes flying overhead, explodes on the wall behind.
I'm gonna slap Ikram and say, don't eat your armor.
And he's just like, war. Back to the start, Sandstorm.
Okay, let's see if I can do a little bit better. Now Belva's next to me. Belva's got my back. I can do a sneak attack now. Isn't that right?
Yes. So, you have an ally within 5 feet of you, you can go to town.
I keep thinking I got advantage as well, but that's
That's
when I'm
flanking.
hidden. That's when I'm use hide
That's when
or
you hit
stealth.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Double check it. Let's do this. It's a bit better than last time. Here we go. Let's not stuff up the click. Let's click. Oh. Where'd the firebolt come from?
Yeah, that only just
Was that an accidental firebolt, Luke?
No,
Nah, that was his roll that he did before, which only
I
just
think,
popped up.
yeah, a thing popped up. It's like, yes, your
It's like,
server
well,
has been
sorry,
lost.
guys.
No.
Oh, watch out, Casimir.
Oh no.
I think
Are we
my
look
internet
silly.
lagged a bit,
Okay. it's
or at
fine.
least
That's
like the
okay.
roll 20 lagged a bit.
Yeah. We're still good. We're still live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
Alright.
I'm going to sneak attack on top of that. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that is a good roll.
It's a very good one.
Nice.
So you take full advantage of this as you streak flames across this dwarf's face. Just boom, give him
I'm
another
gonna
like
burn his
nice
beard
little
off a
cut. Yeah, go singeing off.
Yeah.
How tough is this dwarf? He's taking a lot of
Pretty
hits.
tough.
He's
'Cause
tougher than the other ones.
He got hit by both of them, I
Maybe
think.
he's the leader.
He kind of like, "Rah!" He sees like become real bloody from that crack. He's like panting really hard, just looking back and forth between the two as who's going to be the bigger threat, the one with the small knives that really hurt, or the big plated one
And now I'm
who's
just going
really
to
quick.
I'm just going to give him no option. I'll give him one option, sorry, by using disengage.
And you get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Belvin.
Um. Trying to think if I want to go for a kill or maybe we should subdue damage.
It's probably a good idea.
All right, I'm gonna go for subdue damage this one.
Okay, so on those two hits, you're going to try subdue the bad boy. Let's see. But unfortunately, they parry. The dwarf brings his sword to yours, and your swords clash. Ting, ting, as you both kind of dance and move around each other's feet.
Quite skilled, this dwarf.
As he pretty much just brings your attacks in, bangs them off to the side, and then just slings your other one off to the side as well. Ikram is going to get a run around to here. Yeah, 30 feet. He's going to try sink an arrow into him. I got to remember to roll his dice, not mine. Not mine.
Ikram doesn't have the hot dice. Actually, he's been rolling pretty good today.
He does, and that radiant arrow sinks in quite well into this dwarf's side. And he's just like, "Oh, my sword!" I don't know.
It
I don't
seems
know
like
anymore.
such a straightforward thing to say. Arrow straight to my side. Ow, my side.
It's like saying you took an arrow to the knee.
Ow, my knee.
Okay, so next up, it's the dwarf's turn. And he says to you in Dwarvish, 1-on-1. You and me, surface human filth. Okay. 19 hit.
19 is equal.
All right, equal hits. So his first sword slash comes up and brings down an overarching slash. It just manages to connect with your armor, slash through the broken section that you kind of hastily repaired. Slashed in. You see a little bit of blood splash out as you feel the wetness from your own blood pouring out onto you. You take. You're gonna take what's that? That's 10 points of slashing damage. She's going to bring her blade flat, spin it around, and try to stab you with it. For a natural 20. Okay, so 5, 11. For 13 points of slashing damage. Just remember, they don't get a max dice. They just get the double dice thing. Because the double dice rule is stupid.
It's better for them
Double
than
dice
it
for a
is us.
crit. Fuck that. Max damage is then roll. Yeah, it's that easy. The idea of rolling dice again for a nat 20, you could end up with, I could roll these dice and end up with 2 1s. Why not just get a full max damage on the die and then roll? Such a better way to do crits.
Thank you,
Just saying.
generous DM.
Yeah.
The NPCs don't get the same crit rules as the players do, so they get to roll shittily.
Because there's a lot more monsters than there are players. They get more rolls.
Exactly.
And there's only one Belvin. We need him alive.
Much so. All right, so that ends its turn, but crit. No, that's all right. Casimir, your move.
Okay. How beat up is it looking?
Very beat up.
Because I don't know.
Slash across forehead, slash across cheek, bleeding heavily. You can see it, a toothy grin underneath. You see he's bleeding outside of his body quite profusely as well.
Because if I hit it with the spell, it's gonna die. I can't do non-lethal. Can I use minor illusion to make a smoke cloud around Belvin, so the dwarf or dwarf guy can't see him? A little 5-foot smoke cloud.
Sure. Make a deception check.
Do I have to? Okay.
As they're engaged one-on-one in battle, as a smoke cloud comes up, he looks in, and he's looking around for it. He's like, "What? What's this?"
If I was doing it around Belvin, why would it?
But like he
suspect-
notices off over the side, he notices that you're casting a spell.
Yeah, but why would it suspect it's an illusion? It could just be like a fog cloud to allow him to get away.
Oh, it looks through like the idea of what you're doing, but doesn't disconcern it as an illusion. He thinks it is smoke, but your deception was to see how stealthily you could be able to cast that and have Belvin protected at the same time. So now he knows that Belvin is in there, but you think it's just a
Just so
spell.
he can't see Belvin. But Belvin
Yeah,
can
you
see
think
out
it's
of
like a
the
dense
foam.
fog cloud. He does.
Because Belvin's in it, he can see out.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's your turn in action.
Yeah, that's my action.
Okay, Sandstorm. You see Belvin is encased within this smoke as well, blocking view of the dwarf.
Okay. So you're saying I should get my bow out and fingers crossed. Nah, I won't
If
do
we're
that.
trying to subdue him, though, you can't do it with it.
Well, I'm going to use my cat senses and go into the smoke and try to find this guy.
Okay. What are you going to do when you get through it?
I want to go through and try to get behind the guy if I can.
Okay, make me a stealth check.
Is that high enough?
So, as you kind of Naruto run down and over to him, you have your blades out as well, and you just hop and skip, and a bit of a little slink underneath and around. As the dwarf is looking up at the smoke and then looking over and sees Casimir. At that slight head turn, you slink around the other side of him and manage to get behind him.
I'm going to do subdued damage and try to cut him in the back of the ankles.
Like Achilles.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Double.
Okay.
Just like, because as I slide behind it, and just as I stop,
In one
Cross both.
swish motion. Alright, so make an attack roll at advantage. Technically
Yeah.
hidden.
yeah.
Nice.
So as you bring both daggers across and cut up his tendons in so a way that he's not going to be crippled for a long time, but there is quite the snap from some of the tendons itself being cut, but not completely, and then the slashing and burning of skin. As the Druid then breaks down to his knees and basically goes to look around, grabs at everyone, and is just like, "Rah! Rah!" As he falls down, there's a clang and clamor from his splint armor, and he just looks around and he just sees you, blood on your daggers, and he just looks up at you and says in Dwarvish, "Curse you, you freakish third person monster!" Oh! It's like he's like looking at you, but Belvin, you realize you don't think this Druid's ever seen a Tabaxi before.
I'm like, that's a great insult, mate. I've had better. Third person.
You can't even understand it.
Finally, someone called me a person. Thank you.
But you can't understand it.
No, Belvin communicated what he said. You hear this guy,
In the
he just called you a
middle of
third person. Yeah.
I feel like that's
Sounds
not
wrong.
something I would.
They called you a
God
fucking
damn.
It's,
I keep
it's not
forgetting,
important.
Keep forgetting they're talking Dwarvish.
Did you know this guy just called you a fur person?
You can't
That's
take
not
that, mate.
bad of an insult,
Ah,
Belvin.
and he cut his ankles. Again.
I'm not a person, I'm a cat.
Carl's
I mean,
just like, what the
humanoid.
fuck?
Tabaxi's humanoids.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so this dwarf has basically collapsed down to its legs, unable to support his own weight. You see this gruff dwarf is pretty much at your mercy now, just on the edge of fainting. He looks at you and just speaks in Dwarvish. Bastards. House Zaron will get you for this. Hope the cursed dead and dark magics ruin your families and clans for all of time. He's panting very heavily at the moment.
What we want to know is where we could find Nightscale.
Damn dragon. Find her below. Damn creature flooded our mine tunnels into this damn forsaken place.
What would be the best direction we could go to
Okay.
confront her?
Make a persuasion check. Panson looks at you and goes, "It's all there, I was guarding. Work your way through there."
Okay. What more could you tell us about the undead that have supposed to be been swarming around?
Make a persuasion check. He's looking at you just like,
Ah, fuck. Sorry, that was performance.
You put on quite a
Misclick that one.
performance.
You made my mistake.
You put on a good show, I'll tell you what.
And
Yeah.
you're very perceptive.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You're doing my mistake. Oh no, you did it. You knew that was gonna happen.
For fuck's sake.
We just can't click our buttons right tonight.
I thought I had my cursor still over it, but I must have pushed upwards.
He looks at you and just says, "Just go through and find out yourself. Go and see the wretched winged creature like your friend over there."
Why is everyone hating on me today?
So you're saying there's somebody like him over in that direction as well?
Did I fucking stutter? Yes. There's a damn ghost haunting the halls as well.
Interesting. I get up and I walk away. I walk towards Casimir. And I gestured to Sandstorm. He could do what he wants with this guy now.
And I walk up behind him and I like hold his like collar and I go, "It's called Sandstorm Desert Legend, fool."
And then there's just this arc of blue light, followed by red as the lightning trails away with the blade. Blood just begins to flow down as he's...
As I drop him on the ground, I go, "Nobody calls me cat person."
You don't know.
I made a game to get a cool line, okay? Shit, I forgot I don't know it. Oh crap. Doesn't matter, you told me about it.
Just for that line, I told you that he called you a cat person.
This reminds you of Back to the Future, the way Marty McFly says it. "Nobody calls me chicken."
Who you calling, Pinhead?
That's
Wrong line.
wrong reference. Okay, there. Yeah. I like the idea of just a light. The lightning comes out.
Loot his body. Do it.
And I loot.
We're gonna have to clean you
Move
again.
on.
That's 5 more gold, thanks, mate.
With on his person, you find... you find the greatsword. You find 11 gold pieces on him. And that's it. You're out.
Should we try and have a nap in this room? If we can, like, bar both the doors.
So this room's okay for you.
Well, it's not a
There's
massive
only 2 doors.
hall.
Wasn't there something to do with this symbol, like
Yeah, we should check out the room.
significant?
It looks
Isn't
cool.
that that's not Drew Geddon's symbol, is it?
Pardon?
No.
What's
What-
the,
yeah, what
what's
is
the
that? What's the
sun
symbol?
Symbol.
Make a religion check.
That's religion. It's not Drugeddon.
Religion. Just gotta scroll down, take a look.
No.
Religion 9. Though versed in the dwarven language, you are not really very well versed in the dwarven fanfiction. You don't know?
But have I
Oh.
seen it before?
Can Ikram have a look?
Hello?
You've seen it a few times before on a few other dwarves, but not really putting it together at this point.
Yeah,
You're just like,
But I've seen it before, so
oh yeah, you've seen it
Okay.
before.
all right.
So do
Well,
you guys want to have a short rest here?
I think it's
Yeah.
probably the best room to have a short rest in.
Can you take away the turn order, please, Carl?
Of course, thank you.
I think we should find something to bar up the doors with, just so we don't get someone sneaking in.
Yeah,
Well, I guess
I'll
we'll...
just. You
during your short rest, you're still like all aware. You're not asleep or anything.
Oh yeah, and you're not asleep unless you want to say you're going to sleep,
No.
but it's more like, hey, I'm gonna have
It's just a wind down.
we're gonna have an hour of
Yeah.
light activity.
Just a quick
I'm
nap.
gonna have like a rest, but I'm gonna be aware of this door right here.
I wanna fix my armor.
So make me a Smith's Tools check, as you can salvage armor from the Druagar out in the other room, and you are able to fix the damage that was done by the ooze.
Maybe we can borrow
Yeah.
their forge. There's been a lot of hammering going on.
Yeah, you can still hear hammering throughout the entire hour. You guys have probably spent about 10 minutes within this lower complex after coming through the door, after the fight broke out and ended. Hi, Franchetti. And over the course of the hour, the hammering does continue. Ikram takes deep breaths in and just offers up some food and some rations. You guys munch on down on some lovely packed stale bread.
So he's offered his own rations.
He has.
He's eating his armor.
Oh. Do we gain hit dice from short rest? Yeah.
Yes, you can spend hit dice to
Yeah.
gain back some HP. So Ikram will spend one hit dice. Man, Ikram's on fire.
Consistent.
The trend.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is too. Even Ikram's.
Sandstorm, would you like to spend a hit dice?
Uh,
You can continue the trend.
for the trend, I might do it. But can I do it? I don't know if I can go that high, actually.
You have to roll a max dice, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, no, not quite.
need 8.
7 plus 1.
Is that the goal we're going for?
It's the goal. It's the dream.
It's the dream. I don't know if... Let me just see if I can technically do... Yeah, I got a D8, so I should be able to do it. Well, here we go. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Too good,
Come
mate.
on, man.
Too good.
The trend!
The +1 ruined.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I did a maximum roll. It was close, though.
I'm sorry I did well.
I didn't even need that much HP anyway, I don't think.
Well, now
I
you're
needed
full.
7.
Now you're full, mate.
Give it to me.
Can I actually do that?
Just like
No.
cough up some
No.
blood on him and heal him.
Well, good rolls. Nearly there.
Thanks for the follow tonight.
Nearly got it straight.
So, as
See, even Pixels is fucked with you. Jeez.
Gosh,
mate.
I'm sorry.
Like, jeez.
No more
See,
donations for you.
everyone was looking forward to that. Everyone.
I tried. That's, like, as it went along, though, the lower percentage every time. Like,
Yeah.
So, as you guys are going through this rest, Ikram packs away his rations and goes, "Huh? What's this?" He pulls out this wrapped up little box. As he unwraps the silk cloth around it, he's just like, "I have no idea what this is." He then flicks open the box,
Uh-oh.
pulls out a card and looks at it,
Oh, no.
oh, no.
and then says, "There's 4 cards here. Would you like a card?"
Who's he asking?
He's asking our characters.
I know, but who's
Not
been...
us.
Okay, everyone look at their rolls and who's been the luckiest tonight.
Um,
Who should do it?
I think it's a bit of everyone.
I think it's been Ikram.
Ikram, yeah. Ikram, you should draw 4 cards.
Who wants the responsibility of what happens? It could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing.
He says, "Come on, there's one for each of us." Why not?
Okay. Let's
Or
do
we'll
it.
just pick one then.
I'm so scared.
Can I choose the left side card?
Left side card. Okay.
Do you actually have them laid out like that? Oh, okay.
He does, yes. Oh.
Would
Okay.
you say you're a gambling man?
Yeah. Yes.
I think we're pretty
We
much,
all are. So we play this game.
It's mandatory to pick a card, I feel.
Yeah, you can't dodge it.
Is this the cards we've been waiting for?
Yes. Plot twist, they're just regular cards.
They are just regular cards, unfortunately.
Yeah, but each card's
I'm
going to
looking
mean
at-
something.
No,
right?
I mean regular cards in the game.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, fuck.
Okay.
All this for nothing.
So, Sandstorm.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not going to work.
You can hold it out in front.
Okay. So,
Do these actually have something else on the back, apart from actually jacks and stuff?
they will have they'll have a description that I'll tell you.
Okay.
They're linked to something else.
I'm so fucking scared.
Oh, I'm gonna find out by your
I'm excited.
your facial expression, I guess. You already know, actually. You probably saw it.
Of course he knows.
Is your camera mirrored, or am I seeing what I would see if I was looking at you right now?
Yeah, so you see 4 cards.
No, but which
Okay.
side is which?
This is-
So
this
you're
my
right.
right
Is it's your right
this is
hand?
my
Okay,
right
cool. Okay, good. I choose that card.
This card?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you get... Oh,
Parasite.
no.
You die.
You get death. Oh.
The end.
You pull a card. On this card, you see there is a shining, glimmering throne within the sunlight. As you pull the card, something becomes known to you. You hear what was heard before within the company of your brother while you were at Daggerford. Somehow you know that for a fact, small keep known as Redgar is rightfully yours.
What?
But is currently in the hands of a monster.
Wow. Can I get the address of this place?
It's 2 miles west of Daggerford along the river. You also gain are you proficient in persuasion?
I probably am, to be honest. Yeah. Yes.
Yes. You can double your proficiency bonus
So you get expertise.
Oh my! How do we do
Yes. as you gain
In
the throne
settings.
card.
Your character settings.
that? Okay, cool. That's
Nice.
that's
a good
really
card.
cool.
That is really good.
Alright, I got a
As
feeling.
Ikram pulls his card, he sees on it that there is a rogue-looking character, a lot like Sandstorm, that looks a lot like a previous. You know, he's in his all dark robes. He's got only his eyes can be seen, and he holds a dagger up towards. As he looks at it, and he's just like, Okay. 2 cards left.
Oh, you don't know.
I'll
Here we go,
choose the right card because I'm always right.
This card?
No, I think. You mean the other card? You mean his left hand, Luke?
I just meant his right, so it's fine.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not good.
That can't be good.
Yep.
How many magic items do you have on you right now?
Oh, actually, no. This is good for me because I only have. Well, I got my cube. Is that a magic item or an artifact?
Artifact.
Okay. Well, I have that, and I don't think
What
I
about
have-
your staff?
I don't have a staff.
Don't you?
It's not a magic. It's just a. Actually, I don't have a staff at all. I don't have a quarter staff.
But
or
what
anything.
about the animation, the drawing?
Maybe it's the future.
Maybe.
I'm very
As-
confused now.
I don't know.
As you pull this card, you see that it looks like a giant bird's talons. Its foot, talons, and claws looks like it's reaching out to grasp at an underlying shoulder of a person underneath. And as you do so, your cube that was floating right next to you vanishes from sight.
What?
Your cube
No.
disappears.
Are you fucking kidding?
No.
Every magic item you have on you as well disintegrates.
I don't have any magic items except for that. It's literally my only
No.
thing.
Then your spellcasting focus dissipates and
Oh
vanishes.
my god.
No.
I
No.
knew
What was in
something
the
bad was gonna
cube?
happen.
What was in the cube?
Just like all my money and stuff. It's literally a cube of holding.
Well, maybe we can one day get it back. Put some posters on the walls
If
saying
it's- I don't
missing
know,
cube.
I think it is. There's no way of getting it back.
Belvin.
Yes.
Which card do you choose, Belvin?
I choose the one that's right there.
Yeah.
The last card is put out towards you, and as everyone's drawing their own cards, you find a card that has this wonderful maiden in a lovely spring green silk dress pouring an ewer of water into a cup in a fantastic glade. You have pulled the fates. You feel that reality, the fabric of reality, bends and spins anew at your discretion. This allows you to avoid or erase one event as if it never happened. You can use this as soon as you want, or hold it until a dying moment. To a dire moment, not dying, dire moment. But you have to use this before you die.
Can I use this to avoid this whole situation? To
What?
reverse back before the card?
Does that mean
Is that a thing?
You could definitely do that.
can you do it just before Casimir, not before me?
Hey, that's meta. Roleplay that shit.
Jesus.
Because
God.
I'm thinking I would actually want to reverse the cube being disappeared.
That'd be
That
great.
just happened.
You can do that.
Yeah,
After
can I?
Ikram, and
Well, I do that
after me.
then. I do that. 100%.
Wow.
You see the pain and anguish on
Thank you.
Casimir's face.
He's literally so upset.
He's just
I've
like
had
looking
this-
around. He's like, no.
I've had
He's
this
like searching
cube
around
since I was
everywhere.
a
It's like,
kid.
where is it? He can't sense the cube. He doesn't know where it is.
It's his most
And
prized
then-
possession. He's had it since he's a kid.
Yeah.
And you bring the card up to your face and just focus and just. I want to unravel the moment.
Ah,
Casimir draws the cube. Draws a card.
Man, fuck these cards.
Wow. What do you mean? That was amazing.
That was great.
Time
But
Bell has so
I
much
wanna see-
honor.
I want to see, but I want to see what happens now.
time reworks itself. There is a sudden flash of energy, and next thing you know, you're just staring at two cards that hang out before you.
Can I quickly, if it's just before Casimir is about to pick his card, I will pick it instead.
Okay.
Oh, so much honor.
If he's
Right?
go reaching out,
Or
I will
left?
pick. He was picking for the right, so I will pick the right
Okay.
instead. I will snatch it from him.
I'm like, hey.
So,
Oh, they're getting reshuffled.
Oh, does that happen?
That's
Time
metagaming.
travel?
that's because I dropped him down below, and I was like, "Hey, that's not fair."
Oh no, this is
Yeah.
crazy.
I will still do the
That
same
was not
thing.
fair because it was like, "Hey, I might have just dropped him down here and gone, whoa!" But all right, the one on the right. Okay, let's see what horror show this provides.
So can it
Like,
change?
is it the same cards or are they different?
I'm really
We
yeah.
don't know. We don't know
Because I thought we were
until
about to
he
get
reads it
stuck
out.
in a fucking time loop where one of us gets our magic items destroyed and the other reverses it forever.
Yeah, we just keep going until it doesn't bad enough. But usually when you do that, it gets worse, and you just make it worse and worse.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you pull this card, saving Casimir from it, you snatch it straight away and stare and look at it. You see a beautiful woman with stone-like features, grey skin, snakes where hair should be. All snake eyes stare directly at you with yellow eyes, same as the maiden's eyes. You now take a -2 penalty to all saving throws, as you are now cursed, and only a
Oh.
god or the magics of the fate card can end this curse.
Wow.
So if that other card's in there, the fake card, we can. Oh
He-
no.
now
But
it's
he
all up to
reshuffled
you.
him. Oh no.
This is cool, Belman.
Actually,
you're
yeah,
like
that's a really good point. Those two cards should still be in there.
Oh, what are the
So
odds?
that's-
How many cards are? I don't know how many cards are in there. Like, what are the
this
odds?
is
of-
amazing.
What are the odds
That
of
means
drawing the card?
my chances to pick those ones again was flawed. I mean, I should be able to pick again.
No, does Casimir, you have the chance to still get the same card.
That's what I
think.
mean. Like, it's a chance, but I don't know how many cards are in there total.
Knowing
4
your
cards. So
luck.
now there's only 1 card left.
No, I mean from the deck if they were reshuffled.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, I guess I'll draw the last card. I don't want to say surely it can't be worse than last time because it definitely could be worse than last time.
Yeah, but the cube means more to you than anything else, so I feel like it can't be.
Well, dying could be worse.
As you draw this card, you draw a golden set of scales, weight scales, with the arc over the top and 2 chains leading down towards plates. On one end, there is fire burning. On the other, there is a halo of radiant light. You have gained the balance card as your mind begins to suffer a wrenching alteration, causing your alignment to change.
What? Oh,
Are you?
What?
So let's see what you are.
I am chaotic good.
You now become lawful evil.
What? No.
As you now set yourself along the way of a code, as you now feel your infernal heritage come more into your personality.
At least you're controlled.
You feel more of your devil self. You lose that little bit of connection from the freedom of your human essence, and the devil area takes you. You feel the more infernal side from the layer of the 9 hells that you're from. I'd like you to make a charisma saving throw.
6.
6, eh?
Yeah.
Yep. Your very essence comes into being. You learn a name. Something that rings true. And that an archdevil, an archduke, that goes by the name of Barbatos. You can feel a dark essence within you and a calling for more magic, for more knowledge, for more control.
Almost sounds very familiar to another tiefling that
Yeah.
Don't know what you're talking about.
This is a bit. Is this a bit different though? Because he's. Were you chaotic though?
I was chaotic.
Yes.
I don't know what Darthus was.
No, I think Darth was more
was
chaotic.
neutral, I think, just in general.
Yeah, you're a bit more controlled evil, I think.
Yeah, lawful good will stick. Lawful evil will stick to the code. Think big time CEO of a major corrupt company.
So you're not going to go out, hopefully, stuffing us up. We're friends. He's my evil friend now.
I don't know, like, what a lawful evil.
So
with their
lawful evil
friends.
creatures, well, they methodically take what they want within the limits of a code of tradition, loyalty, or order. So think Darth Vader.
Alright, you guys are fucked then.
But I'm buddy with you. I'm your buddy.
Your words, the words of Aragamatha ring true within your mind. There's something in here that he wants. A dark ruby star. Or a dark sapphire. You want that now. Whatever this dragon wants that was given to this lesser dragon, it must be of some importance. The magic to sway that dragon as well, to give those possessions over. Your study of dragons know that they are vain, selfish creatures. You want that. You want that knowledge. You want that ability to call forth a dragon and twist it to its whims.
That does sound pretty evil of me, if I do say so myself.
As you are now, lawful evil.
I have no idea
Let's be
how to
real.
act at the moment right now. I'm just like,
We could
Be
try to
real,
fit-
that is better than you losing your cube.
Yeah, I think this can be changed. This
me being a shit person now.
is this reversible at all? Can I do some check?
You'd have to notice in his personality first, as during the rest. Well, yeah. What happens after you guys pull the cards?
Are we still playing
What
them
do you do?
arrest?
Casimir, what do you do?
I don't know if it's
I
like
think
a
after that,
sudden change. That like
We need a bigger rest.
Yeah.
I think like a week rest.
Yeah. Rest off your evilness.
I'll just walk it off.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I just got cursed, so I'm feeling like I need to rest. So
It's like it's not like the worst. Like I guess saves happen, but
it's a -2 on every save.
That's
Yeah.
fucking brutal.
it's the saves, so it's
Only a god or the magic of the Fates card can reverse it.
That one.
I would say that I'm sorry I didn't draw the good card, but I'm evil now, so fuck you.
Yeah.
Thanks for saving my cube, you dickhead.
Actually, couldn't I just, Casimir, couldn't you, aren't you a wizard? Couldn't you realize, like, is there any possible way to reverse this stuff?
Kyle?
Do a check just to see if it's known in the universe.
Well, make an Arcana check to what these cards are.
Unnatty 20.
Unnatty 20. Yeah, you've now experienced the legends you've heard about a small box that teleports once drawn a certain number of cards that travel through the planes of existence. There are multiple numbers of these decks of many things, of adverse benefits and costs to each person that draws them, and somehow they have fallen into Ikram's power, into Ikram's backpack.
So it's Ikram's fault.
He goes, guys, what?
What the hell, Ikram? Ikram, if we didn't like these gifts, do you know how to reverse them? Say, Casimir's one especially. Not mine. I'm good.
I didn't
He
do
just goes,
anything.
Mm.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? You must feel something, like weird change. You have to.
But I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you're right. I just go, what the hell, you guys? Did you feel that?
Because Ikram didn't... I don't think Ikram really knows what happens with his either.
No.
Like, you felt...
I think you're muted, Brad.
Yeah, I realised that. Yeah, but
I'm not sure what to do. Like,
Yeah,
at least you have your cube, so at least your childhood bloody artifact
Yeah.
with like all your stuff is in there. I feel like if someone else got it, they might have been like, all my stuff, my daggers, my
I have the
everything
least
cool.
magic items. I literally only have one magic item.
I know.
Everyone else has
If
like
you had
5.
any more, they would have been disintegrated.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
Yeah, like,
I was willing to give up all mine as well.
How many? What are you?
You
What's
had-
your magic items?
Yeah, Brad has the most.
Is your
I have-
shield magic?
Oh,
Oh
I
no!
I was more concerned over that Fates card. You could have turned the campaign around.
Could be
Which one?
the cult never existed.
I was gonna say technically I could have been like, oh yeah, the attack on greenest go all the way
Never.
back to
Yeah,
yeah.
but that's crazy to know that happened, but it doesn't. That would be just so trippy.
It would have gone back to like I've been staring on that for a week now. If he would ask for that, you guys would have gone. I would have done it. You guys would have gone back to level
Oh, that would have been insane. That would have been so
because
hard to do.
greenest would have never happened. None of this would have never happened.
But that's a new campaign.
Basically. And
Or
it's a
at the end of the campaign.
yeah,
Because
it makes
because
it
there's no
that situation.
reason of our whole purpose now is because of that. We'll be still at town having a good time.
this is why
Mm.
I'll be still like drinking beer at the local pub. Wouldn't even matter. I wouldn't have had any purpose to leave.
that's why the Decimate
Our mother would be alive, so I have no like reason to get vengeance with my dagger that I killed the guy off and all this crazy stuff. The daggers would disappear. God,
Eric would have been so different.
that would have been like you've been playing a happy Sims game or something. That's all it
And
is.
then you
Normal
just think,
childhood.
what have we done for these last few months? Because like, literally all of it gets wiped.
Does it actually go in the back of your head? These memories? Do they sort of? They just your character doesn't know these. What happened?
Only I would.
So you would know all what happened. Holy!
Actually, no, I don't know that. I
I'm not
suggest
too
that
sure
I
you
would.
would. Like,
Yeah.
There's
I
no-
don't
it
think you
just
would.
rewinds the events, so they never happened.
yeah. You can avoid it,
Nah, that's no fun. That's
uncall it. Could have been
it's
anything.
just like that's crazy. I would. Yeah, that's a bit weird if we did that. I don't think it'd be the right move. Good move, Bill. It feels like it's too much power. Like you just make a call of like, how about everything that has been done this whole campaign?
Let's
No.
just get rid of it.
Start again. Two
But
of
the
them.
thing is, when I've seen that in movies and TV shows, they do that. Something else worse happens.
Yep.
The same thing, everything happens, the same thing happens, but in a different way, usually. So
It's
a
like,
mother
yeah.
dies. Look at him, see? Yes, it would have happened. The same thing
Shit,
would have happened,
something-
but in a different way.
No, something bad, so much worse would have happened.
Yeah, that's what always happens. You try to go back to change the past, but it always makes it worse.
You can't actually change it. Something
Yeah,
else
I don't
happens.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
end up in
it's-
the same
It's
path.
a,
It's
it's a
fate.
different way, but same result.
Yeah, yeah.
It
Are
could
you
have attacked
saying-
Bird Dusk.
But that doesn't count for a magic card that Luke didn't choose, right? Because the card itself did it. He's not going to
So-
like randomly lose his cube in the future, maybe.
No.
That's what I'm
So
No.
he unraveled the time when where Casimir picked out that
Drew the
card.
card.
just want to point out
Yeah.
that 4 out of the 6 cards we drew were bad.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
Just unlucky.
That's pretty fucking unlucky. I think there's supposed to be a couple more good cards than bad cards.
4 out
Hey.
of 6.
Just so you know,
Yeah, because we redrew 2.
that's what we do every Tuesday night. We roll the dice.
But how many are bad though? I'm saying I
You
thought
know?
that's
I don't know, I think there's like 20 something cards total.
I think it's
there's-
22.
I
20.
think there's slightly
I don't
more
How
good
many's
cards than
bad?
There's
I think
slightly
it's
more
12
good
good,
than
12
bad.
so it's not the word. We're at 50-50. Or we don't know about Ikram's actually.
But hey, someone's inherited a keep somewhere in Daggerford.
Yeah, I'm cheering. Remember that time where I wanted to purchase something and no one agreed? So I couldn't purchase that
How
place.
convenient that someone
guess
got
what?
a keep.
Got
Too
it for
bad
free.
if someone else ended up with it.
What are you talking about? Imagine if Belvin did
Don't
that.
know,
Like,
man.
no, I want that keep.
I don't know, I wasn't
Why
talking
would
about
I do
Belvin.
I don't know.
Well,
You
I was
just
gonna say,
try-
why would I do that?
I'm just saying you were trying to reverse that instead of getting his cube back.
So, the rest goes off without a hitch. There's a bit of eerie silence after the discussion you just have. But an hour goes by. The dead body within the room is festering. What do you guys do now?
Rest.
Short rest.
The short rest is
We
just
just
finished.
did.
Oh, okay.
That's what we just did.
So you have a door down here, and the door the way you came.
Well, the door to our right or in front of us,
So this is towards the dragon.
is the way to
Well,
the dragon.
I'm going to do what I do best
Let's go
and
kill a dragon.
open this door using stealth.
Okay, make a stealth check.
I think we should go investigate
Boom.
Nice.
more
Goes.
that way.
Doesn't even do that. It just goes.
Yeah, doesn't it? It just. Okay. So, as you can see, in this room, it appears to be a bedchamber. One of a Spartan lifestyle. In one corner to the south stands a large wooden sleeping platform, badly gouged by axe blows and partially burned. The table, a bench, and a writing desk have been similarly treated. In the middle of the southern wall, a space has been cleared for a simple sleeping pallet, and a pair of large black satchels sits down there. You can see to the north there are 2 doors. You see mundane supplies such as extra clothes, foods, and oil lamp and similar stuff.
So I guess we'll keep going through the next doors.
I guess. Where is the next doors? I think
Up
here.
the top here, there's 2 of them.
Do we not
can
want to
I-
go back and investigate like the hammering sounds and
Is this not the hammering way?
At the moment, Casimir's only interested in the dragon
Okay.
and the
So
potential
as you
magic
open up,
items.
you open up this door and you see a room that looks to be as a closet that's been very well looted, burnt, and everything seems to be of value has been taken.
Next one.
Okay.
Next.
As you open the door, you see a little walk-in chamber. Make a perception check. You can see the seamed outlines of what look to be a door within the wall, and the same two stone push panels as earlier spotted throughout the place.
I push the door.
Okay, make an intelligence check to see how it works.
Okay.
It should be similar to the other ones.
Is this straight intelligence?
Yeah. Okay, you press both of the plates in a similar fashion to as Belvin does, and the door slides open.
Very nice.
Nice.
Revealing a corridor. As you, where is it?
I stealthily walk out here.
So as you walk into this
It's a
narrow
bloody
corridor,
maze.
you see what looks to be to the south and to the north, the intricate workings of the rear of what you could only suspect to be the sliding hidden stonework doors. So you see one to the north and you see one to the south.
Eeny, miny, miny,
Flip a
mo.
coin.
Which way will I go?
One's up.
So
It's the easiest way
Something
to
made me go
choose.
down.
okay,
If it's
so
wrong, I'll blame Casimir.
you see a small little lever on the back of the door, just on the back of the door that looks like it can be grabbed out of the framework of the door and pulled.
Well, can't help myself, so I'll do it.
Okay, and as you do, the door slides to the side.
Ah.
And as it does,
Oh,
see-
I
you see a chasm.
found the way down, guys. If that's where we're going.
So as you come in, you see a stream, the rock spur on this cliff of the northern ledge partly conceals a chain ladder that descends down into the darkness. Over to your left, you see a waterfall from another ledge. You can hear the ringings of hammer blows coming from that direction as well. To your left.
There you go, Belvin.
So maybe there's like another ladder over here somewhere. Or maybe not.
See nothing but darkness below.
So was it coming from the left or from down the chasm?
Coming from this direction over here. But
Oh,
it's also kind of drowned out by the flow of rushing water coming off the water.
so I can't sort of see over there.
You do have the ability to climb.
Is that some kind of climbing rock?
Yeah, that's like straight up rock wall that goes up to the roof of this little chamber.
How does climbing speed
Well-
work? Can you just climb on like a surface?
Vertical.
My
surface.
climbing speed is the same as my walking speed.
Yeah.
So I'm
you-
just going to let my
because you-
teammates know I'm going to be a safe climber and I'm going to tie a rope to this fence, this post, whatever it is, in the ground,
Okay. So
and
you
around my body, just like in case I do fall.
make a
even
survival
though-
check.
My climbing is quite good. Survival.
15.
15. Nice and tight. You've secured yourself very well.
It's Melvin.
Belvin, you've gone north. You see the same kind of door,
Jesus,
the
didn't even tell
workings,
us.
little lever within it. So you've gone north.
I can't see him, eh? It's crazy.
I can.
Sandstorm, you are able to secure yourself and climb up and work your way around the stonework.
Go around, guys.
You're able to do that without making checks, but as you're approaching in, you see within this area, you start to see the hammertings of the blows sparking off in the distance. As
I don't want to. I'll go stealth still. I want to sneak up, try not to be seen or heard. Well, the waterfall will drown out my sounds, so I'm gonna go full stealth.
okay, so you get to the ledge. The stream runs through this old dwarven blade works, meandered through this natural cavern before tumbling into the great chasm that you've just walked off. I need you to make acrobatic checks passing over the water as well, as this stream is about 3 feet deep and coming very quickly in your direction. Okay, so yep, you pass over that one, no problem.
Can I see them from here?
At this point, you can see the light from a dwarven forge off in the distance. You see what looks to be 2 Druagar in splint armor, and then another one who seems to be giving orders out to them about how to basically just how to treat the metal, how to treat the forge. Actually, they're speaking in Dwarvish. You don't hear shit. You don't understand shit, but you hear them talking shit.
So, since we have Fog of War on, can I use my memory to realize a direction might go down here?
Yes, make an intelligence check. At advantage.
Intelligence. Fuck.
It's quite possible.
Okay. Because I'm looking at this here. See that pathway where we passed earlier, going down. It seems like it'll go to this area if we want to go. So I'm gonna use that intel and go back towards Casimir and Ikram.
Okay,
Oh, and Belvin. Belvin's here too. Hey, Belvin.
You take a bit of time and get around. The rest of you have been waiting there patiently. Sandstorm comes around about 5 minutes later as he works his way slowly around, stealthing. And he gets back to the rest of you.
So I'm pretty much just going to tell them all. I found the banging sound. They're forging something. There's at least like 2 or 3. And I think we can get, if we want to go fight them, we can go back to where we started and maybe go down. If not, we can just go down here.
I don't think we should mess with the small fry.
Well, did you go north, Belvin? Where did you go?
I decided not to. Didn't want to go off by myself.
No worries.
Just in case.
You're not too selfie, are you?
A wise choice.
Make a perception check there, Belvin and Casimir. Belvin, you're able to... one thing that bothered you so much about being separated, as once you reached that door and walked away from it, there was this sudden click as your divine senses, you were very fine attuned to supernatural beings and such. There was a feel as if there was a fiend there, an otherworldly planar entity, but you couldn't put your finger on it. It felt horrible. It felt tempting. It felt wrong. Otherworldly and bad.
Like I needed to slay it.
Even as you're walking down the corridor towards your friends, your radiance, your the shining shield. Is that what you called it? Sorry.
The sword.
The sword.
Yeah. The shining light, shielding light. I'm sorry, the shielding light. The angelic, celestial edge of the blade did glow with divine radiance. As you passed down the corridor, you noticed.
Well, I definitely felt some dark energies come from the door up north. Could possibly be the fiend that we heard about earlier.
So it's not the dragon we're looking for.
It would not be.
So we could do an avoid it and go down here instead.
Well, it's not something that we have to go fight. So,
Hand up if you want to go down here.
well, if we're here, we might.
Where's
as well
down
make
here?
our way down.
Down
Down the
chasm.
ladder.
And ladder.
Down the
Say
chasm here.
yes. Yes in Roll20. Or no, go means go fight that thing at the top.
Well,
Chasm
while
here.
we're here, we might as well go down the ladder.
Majority vote.
So what did Kyle? What did
Mm-hmm.
this thing Archdevil tell me to do? It said something about the dragon and like magic items or something.
You've felt an Archdevil's selfishness come into you. So you got the title of the being Archdevil Barbatos. Basically, you got the feeling of, hey, this dragon has some powerful magics. You want them. Whatever down here is so important, and why what could sway a dragon, you want that.
Sorry, Brad.
That is power.
I would go
What?
the other
I was
way
saying-
otherwise, but
No, I was saying we should.
No,
Should
Brad
go
was
down.
saying going down.
I thought
The
he
whole
was saying go to
time.
the fiend.
No, because he sensed what was up there and he thought, why bother?
Avoid
Let's
it,
go
yeah.
down here.
Okay, well, never mind then.
We're just waiting for your vote, because I don't know if it's majority if Ikram's not here or Ikram gets the vote by random
Because
chance.
it's Kyle's vote. Kyle's like, "No,
Yeah,
fuck
I'm
you
not sure
guys."
how that works.
Wait,
But
what?
yeah.
But
No.
Dad, because there's 4 of us in a group, there cannot be there can be an even.
Yeah,
vote
it can be an even
as
number of
well.
votes, and then we have to fight to the death.
Like that's how it works in D&D. obviously.
How?
PvP.
No thanks. How deep does this chasm look? Can we throw a torch
Well-
down or something?
I'm going down already, so I'll tell you when I get down there.
Okay, so as Sandstone begins to descend down the ladder,
Casimir can fly
the
down.
rest Casimir just flies down while the rest of the party climbs the ladder.
Can I get some something to protect my hands and just slide down it? Like
Yeah, you could just put
grab
your
one like that and go shh.
Like a rope ladder, isn't it? Like
Yeah, it's a
Ah,
small.
looks like
It's a
It's
small.
like chains.
Yeah, it's a chain rope, Matt. It's a chain ladder. So, as you descend down 120 feet, I'd like you to make a athletics check there, Sandstorm.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep, you succeed. You don't fall off as you're going down. And I'm just going to
Cool.
move.
That's
everyone
always a useful thing.
So does everyone have to make it? Or...
Well, you're flying. That's your
Yeah, well,
natural.
not me, but
Just watch Belvin or Ikram. You use Featherfall. Don't you have
No.
Featherfall?
I guess this guy doesn't pass his
Oh,
athletics check.
he didn't pass. Yeah, he did not roll well at all.
Oh, shit.
As you
That's
just
intense.
okay, so as you descend down the ladder and reach the full bottom, you can see thundering spray of water fills this chamber, pooling and flowing out to join a larger river towards the north of the ladder. The air is damp, and the roar of the waterfall is near deafening. A broad ledge heads north towards the river and then turns out of sight towards the east. And the muddy bank of the pool looks disturbed by tracks of some kind. In front of you, you see the washed up body of an orc. Bloodied, bruised, arms, legs broken and battered, as it looks like it's washed up upon this shore. And you guys know, near on 12, 15 hours ago, that an orc fell down the chasm
I was thinking
on the
that
rope bridge.
if it's this guy.
Yeah, I'd say it's funny. That's awesome that you thought of that. Hey, Ikram, what are these markings on the ground?
Let's go and look at him. Do a survival check. As he squats down next to it, puts his finger to his nose, touches it, exhales out, and then turns to you slowly. Dragon. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Like excellent. Let's do this. Nice.
What a wonderful session, guys.
That
You
was
made it to
great.
the dragon.
Nice.
Well, thank you everyone for joining tonight. I hope you all had a wonderful time and enjoyed the horror that was the deck of many things and ruining everyone. Oh, Bobby,
Camping
you
is not good
did
for
right at the
campaigns.
last second. I'm so sorry, but don't worry, I'll be throwing a VOD up for you tomorrow if you want to come and catch that. It'll probably be a little later on during probably a better time period for yourself. I think I'll throw it up
I
midday.
think you can also go. I
that's-
think the VOD's up
Yeah,
now
it
as
doesn't- It
well.
goes up like right now, I think.
The VOD's up as
Oh,
we're
yeah.
streaming live as well.
You'll be able to watch it straight up after it. That's okay. But yeah, thank you very much. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Remember, we are trying to do this for Movember, so we are growing some fantastic mows. I am Dragons Like Cats, aka Reynolds Burt, here tonight as a guest DM. You can catch us. You won't actually catch us here next week. We're trying to work around that, but I called out for the night shift on the railroad, so I'll be doing that. But I'll talk to you guys and I'll let everyone else know through the social medias about what's going to happen for the time of the dragon fight. But also, you can catch us in the Discord. We do have our own personal Discord now for this channel and for this fantastic campaign. All you got to do is just scroll down and it's just in the doobly-doop underneath. And keep rolling 20s. See you next time.
Also,
I'll
we
let
have
you know.
Discord?
Yes? Yeah, I said that. Discord.
Yeah, you just mentioned Discord.
Sorry.
Give it a click if you want to join. Have a little discussion.
Join
We
it.
can talk about the past attacks of greenness. I'll be throwing up some magical items that the players has and some more artworks of the characters that we now have.
Yeah. So have you told about the artwork, the new artwork we got?
We do have we now have our new artwork banner commissioned by Wow Kate. So damn fantastic.
It's awesome.
I'm so happy. We're going to have nice little tokens for the new characters now with the new artworks as well. And it's going to be perfect. So they'll be coming up over the next couple of weeks as well. And
Well, the artwork
we're
you'll see
reaching-
straight after the stream. It's the offline picture.
yeah, straight off the stream, you'll see it, offline picture, and it's going to be wonderful. Till then, we'll let you know. Keep rolling 20s. See you later.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Goodbye, everyone.